Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. Please be warned, tonight's game will feature dragons. Please do not attempt to train the dragons unless you have done your own training by watching DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon. But also the live-action one only works for live-action dragons. These ones are animated. Watch the classic. Then maybe the live-action if you feel like it. I hear it's pretty good. Thanks for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see that Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a random Transformers check. It's been a while since we've had one of these. It's a Lurk random Transformers check. Who is Xeon? And why does Bro's design look so cool? I'm gonna have to look up his design. That's gotta be like a comic book only character. I hope he's a noble gas with a name like Xeon. Well, is Xeon a noble gas or is it Xenon? And a would you rather? Exterminator says also, would you rather be stuck in a room with 1,000 spiders or one angry goose? Well, here's the thing. I think it depends on if the spiders are venomous. If they're venomous, oh, the goose. Absolutely the goose. Because, I mean, you never know. I wouldn't be able to keep track of if I'd squished all 1,000 spiders. A venomous one could be crawling around ready to bite me, but I am confident I could... I know the geese are like really awful when they're angry. I could take a goose in a fight. I could totally take a goose in a fight, I bet. So thank you, Extemporaneous, for the lurk. Hopefully we'll get to hang out with you more. I miss you, man. Cypher says, I just walked downstairs and saw my parents cuddling and watching the Minecraft movie. I'm ending it all. That is, that's gotta be like the current young generation's worst case scenario there. I'm sorry, Cypher. Don't do anything drastic. Maybe they just want to shout when they say chicken jockey. Oak says, hi, Longa, how you doing, Oak? Cypher says, goodbye. Cypher, stay around. Oak says, playing Danganronpa with Nora right now. We'll probably raid soon. Enjoy, you're in chapter 4 now, right? We'll see you when you get here. Thank you so much. Enjoy the stream over there. Queen Katie says, howdy. How you doing, Queen Katie? Welcome. Cypher says, not sponsored, by the way. Queen Katie says, watching Nora hard. All of y'all drove. That's apparently where the cool kids are. Sir Charles the Cow, how are you, Sir Charles? Saying, hey, Logan, what are your thoughts on pineapple upside down cake? I need to know for ... science. I feel like I love cake. I love cake. I usually don't like baked fruits, but pineapple is good, but it's gotta be fresh pineapple. You can't just dump like diced up canned pineapple in there. If it's fresh, I love it. What's the science? Are you bringing cake into work on Monday? For those who don't know, Sir Charles is a coworker of mine who also had provided the fun dip back when Weedle was demanding. But how you doing, Sir Charles? Good to see you. Have you played this game before? Queekady said, I'm lurking here, though. Ping me if death will. Queekady, that might happen, because we're going to go do another dragon trial soon. And last time we struggled a bit, but we made it through. Oh, and lurk from Dark Wolf. How you doing, Dark Wolf? First time seeing you here. Welcome, welcome. I don't think if it's your first time in the chat, I probably haven't given you the rundown on the channel, obviously. Let me do that real quick, then we'll get into the game. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. But Dark Wolf, you were in our raid last night, right? When we went to raid Liz Okami, yeah? I believe. I think that's where oh crap, I waited too long without loading up the game. It's gonna try and start over the animations. I gotta click through this. But thank you for the lurk, Dark Wolf, and thank you for the follow. Assuming I'm remembering correctly, and you were there when we raided Liz Okami, you guys had a very welcoming, very cool community, and so I really appreciate you welcoming us as raiders last night, and I appreciate you being here. And I read every comment in chat. I'm always like way far behind, but it's the start of stream. That's why I'm like able to actually. It's kind of even rare at the start of the stream that I'd begin caught up like this. But okay, let's load up the save for where we are. So last time where we left off, We're just trying to finish off all the last side quests we do before we go and do Luis's big floating castle dungeon in the sky. And we had this one that we went to where there was this forest where this nearby town was like dropping off like elderly and infirm and whatever type of people, and they were dying and turning into monsters and whatever. And so we got to kill the bounty here. I'm very overpowered for this. It's one of those things where you got to kill so many of these smaller monsters, and then the bounty comes out. I did most of the map here, just cleared it out, but there's two more, as you can see, kind of sparkling just over here and over here. But if I killed one, and the boss started to come out, so I just turned off. So we're gonna kill the boss, clear out the rest of this, head back, do the dragon trial. It's gonna be good stuff. Plus, since I believe if we check the calendar, we're one day away from Idols Day, we'll be able to stock up on all sorts of stuff in the shops. And hopefully by the time we fight a dragon, maybe like Oak and Queen Katie and Nora and everybody will be back here from Danganronpa, and we can have our full crew. Otherwise, it's just gonna be me like yapping while I'm murdering monsters. I want to get this item.
I see the enemy.
I don't know. See, it's these lizard things with the really suspicious looking neck bulges. It's here! I'm sure the presence I'm sensing is the bounty we're searching for. I don't even remember what the bounty is supposed to be. I want to say it was like a Cyclops or something. An Orclops or maybe an Ordemos. It's a something. I don't even see any eyeball. I think it's a non-clops. Oh, it's finally come out. You can't hide for us, and we're gonna take you down. Well, it sure looks like the type that won't give up without a hassle. Guess I've got to get my hands dirty on this one. I don't use you, Juna. Your masked dancer thing is too difficult to use. Its visage betrays a great strength within. Come now, everyone, and give this fight your full attention.
Gangway!
Here it comes! Brace yourselves!
Think this should do the trick?
Oh, I forgot Katharina's helping us out with everything here, and she does a lot. She helps good. Okay, so yeah, I feel like we're over-leveled for this place. So we're just gonna see what we can steal. We got a flame kiss axe. Ooh, it's like a very rare steak. Oh crap! I'm still on Tycoon. I forgot to switch over to Prince. The stream is just starting and already I suck. Okay, so let's just gold rush this thing then. I was on Tycoon, so as I was killing random things, I'd get money. Oh wow!
This is the power.
He's almost dead already. Summon Undead King to deal severe. Okay, it's weak to dark. I don't think we've seen this summon, so I'm excited to watch it.
It is yours.
It's gonna be a persona, persona, right? If only Beowulf is here. Beowulf can tell me what the heck that thing is. And dead. Yeah, we should have done this area like a lot earlier on. Flame Kiss Axe and Talisman of the Foul. Unscathed Triumph. Yay. Hero's Leaf of Light. Huzzah. Okay, so we'll just really quickly clear out the last area because I think there was another item. Oh, and a pole has appeared. I gotta wait till I get out of this the loading screen here. Oh, and a follow from Daddy Adkins. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't even know that you were there. Well, welcome. Were you here earlier when I gave Dark Wolf the rundown on all the stream stuff? So Daddy Adkins, first of all, may I call you Adkins? I think it's weird if I'm calling someone daddy, isn't it? But yeah, just to give you the rundown and everything. Oh crap, let me check the poll first, because it's already halfway done. I want to see what the poll was. One of the mods made a poll. It says, poll for the funsies, rar, meow, arf, ah, and ... boo, ah. This is gotta be a crystal poll. I'm gonna say meow, because I have a cat. So yeah, Daddy Adkins, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio. This is a great JRPG for the makers of Persona. We're kind of late game in it, so I don't know if you haven't played it. I don't know if you're worried about spoilers. Is that how you found us? Are you a fan of this game? And the other game is Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. We're also kind of late into that as well. So, oh, and I read every comment in chat. I'm almost always very far behind, but because the stream has just started and like a lot of our members are elsewhere working on something else right now, one of the other members of the stream, and they're going to raid in here in a little bit. I'm kind of caught up right now. So you're saying, no, just joined. I love this. Awesome. We'll love having you here. Crystal is lurking, as you can see, because she made the poll. And the winner is Boo with 67% of the vote. Crystal just contributing 1 channel point. Yeah, but Crystal, nobody's going to see how scary that poll was until the raid a little bit. But Crystal, thank you for lurking and being here. Appreciate you. You're awesome. But yes, Daddy Atkins, do let me know if I can call you Atkins for short. Whatever I know people as when I first meet them imprints on me like a baby bird, and I will know you as that forever. So if you ever see people here with usernames and I'm calling them a different word, it's because the username changed and my brain did not. Bloodstained Talon. Whew, it's down, and somehow we're all still standing. I'm just thankful we finished it off before it could attack anything nearby.
You're right.
I bet it's proper scary knowing something like this was so close by, and there's no doubt that other monsters like this are all over the land by now. Well, we can't see who the lot of... I don't know, I can't read today. My brain is too scatterbrained. Well, we can't see to the lot of them on our own.
The reason is...
So our only recourse is to stop Luis. If the situation is allowed to continue, we should be left with a world where none are willing to aid each other. We'll stop him. I won't live in a world like that. I just won't. If it happens, I'll leave. I will find a truck and isekai the crap out of here. No, we'll be optimistic. We will stop him.
Let's give it our all.
We must stop him.
Yes.
Indeed, and we're the only ones who can see to it. 'Tis a weighty responsibility, yet one that we must nonetheless bear. Nod our heads. First, we need to be sure we're ready for the fight. Let's go back to town and collect our reward.
What do you wanna do?
Well then, should we head back? No, we gotta, there's one little area and an item we gotta get. I'd like to keep exploring for a little bit.
That's right.
We certainly don't see things like this every day, so I don't blame you. But let's not be too late in returning. Let's see, Krista with an emo. Daddy Atkins says daddy is fine. It feels so wrong to call somebody dad. I'd call you like Daddy A or something like that, but that almost sounds like Daddy O, but just earlier in the alphabet. Crystal says, can just boo the raid. That is true. You'll be an innovator of the frightening. Okay, so there's, one last little area, and I think it looks like there's an item up here. Let's just nab that and kill that thing.
Take it with you, yeah?
And, when there's
If it's useful...
another monster.
Yeah.
And I should probably at some point switch back over to the Prince archetype. Yeah, so Daddy Atkins, have you played this game before? Are you familiar with it? Or should I be explaining game mechanics to you as we go? Yeah, I'm gonna switch back over to the Prince archetype.
What now?
Just because otherwise I will forget later. Tycoon, we want Prince. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Daddy Atkins says, call me whatever you like, it's all good. Okay. Here's the thing, I'll call you Atkins, but deep in our heart of hearts, we will both know that you are the new chat daddy. Because chat has tried to make me into a daddy before, and I don't think that I don't think I have daddy vibes. So if we have someone else as a decoy daddy to take all the daddy energy away from me, sorry to cough there for a second, then I think that is a splendid idea. See, Crystal said, Nora and the others are ... having a vision test? A vision test? I thought they were playing Danganronpa. Pained adventurer. The Skepto in this place tend to explode on you. I'd keep your distance and fight with magic if I were you. Be careful if you're heading in there. Dang, I ought to head back to town. Katharina, thank you for helping out. It was so awesome having a pink-haired dog girl. Oh, come on, let's hurry up and go. I'm looking forward to it. No, we're done. We are finished. I am gonna make a save and then we're heading out of here. Noobly with a pin message pinned by Chris said, hi, Daddy Logan. No, I'm not. Okay, the two rules I need to keep telling chat. I am not your daddy, and please don't worship me. I'm neither your dad nor your idolatrous deity or something like that. Let's see, Chris, Adkins says, I use the Tycoon. So you've played the game before then. Okay, I like using it when I'm just doing these little dungeons because then you get lots of money. Because especially since the next day is Idol's Day and things are going to be expensive. Let's return to town.
Okay then.
So I'm going to burn through, I think I've got close to like 3 million at this point, which isn't a whole heck of a lot considering how expensive some stuff is.
Right?
Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat.
See you soon, I hope.
Oh, I think I'll go home and have dinner too. If anything happens, I'll rush to your side. Well, could Catherine come with us? Be our friend. Join our team. We're about to go like murder a nobleman. You love murder, and we love you. It's like a match made in heaven. Queegator says, progress update from Nora's Danganronpa stream. Eye test, for some reason. Was there an eye test in Danganronpa and I just don't remember this? Queegator said, and Nora is losing. Well, it's been so long, because that was what? That was 2021 when we played the first Danganronpa game. Crystal says, they pulled up those letters, big to small banner. And there's Noobly saying, hi, Daddy Logan. And Crystal says, Logan is Big Magic Daddy. That's what Oak alleges, but I dispute such claims. Back to the Grand Trad Tavern.
I believe.
We've yet to report in about the bounty in the woods, correct? Guys, mate, we just got home. Chill, bro. 'Twould be a shame to do all that work and not collect our just rewards. I appreciate the extra funds, but when I think about how many hulking monsters there still are out there, I can't say I'm thrilled. We'll just have to take it one hulking monster at a time then, love. Helping people with them should be a priority.
Let's go give them the news.
Mantis, let's go give our report on that bounty soon.
The deadline is...
In the 12 days we've got left. Okay, the same dialogue as before. We just got 12 days.
Guess we're splitting up.
That's plenty of time. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Crystal's laughing at Noobly, and Noobly says, I thought Katarina was a bunny. Okay, when I look at those ears, I think of like a fox or something, but maybe she's like a type of bunny. Initially, I thought all the Paripus were all dogs. But I mean, like even that Vinka guy that we fought last time looked like he had bear ears. Maybe they're like rounded. So maybe Paripus are just all kinds of animals, which is weird for a species to be all different species. It seems Brigitte sent me a letter and some money while I was out traveling.
This here.
Your exploits have reached my ears, and it sounded like you could use some support. Tread carefully now. Yay! Oh, I am over 3 million in funds. Yeah. So you may be right, Noobly. Adkins says, I'll hail Daddy Logan. No, that is both things you're not supposed to do. This is not like a double negative, like two wrongs make a right. We're a lot stronger than we were before, but I wonder how we'd fare against Luis.
Right.
Why not try visiting the Coliseum in Brylehaven to test your strength?
Smash it all to bits.
Smash it all to bits, says the guy back there. And we might go to the Coliseum if we have extra time. You have reportable quests. That's gotta be, wait, is that just the...
What now?
That's just the reporting the bounty. So we're gonna go do that real quick. We'll buy some stuff at the shop, and then we're gonna try Dragon Trial number 2 and possibly get killed horribly. And now Noobly is calling me a god daddy, Logan. No, I am neither of those things. I would like to be a dad. I have said this before, I would very much like to settle down and start a family, but like that requires a girl. And I don't know if you guys have realized this, I am not particularly popular with the ladies. Quiggita said Nora and Oak are doing the test badly. Okay, I could understand Nora doing it badly just because Nora's not good at video games. But I feel like Oak ought to do okay at a vision test, right? Noobly says, all hail the god daddy Logan. No, no. These are the opposites of the things. I feel like I should be using like reverse psychology on y'all or something. Maybe just tell you to worship me and then you'll be like, nah, I'm a rebellious kid or something like that. Quiggita said they are not doing it correctly. Are they using their ears instead of their eyes or something? I mean, it's easy to get them mixed up. They're all just different holes you have in your head. That's the bloodstained Talon. So you've slain Ordemos. Well done. Here's your reward. Ba-da-ding.
We did it.
Yay. The incarnate in the woods. I slayed, is it Ordemos or Ordemos? I don't know. The bounty target. I reported back to the recruitment center and collected the bounty. And I don't need the courage, so I'll get extra mag for that.
All right.
Yay! Give them my pips of mag. The courage I honed will become my strength. Ba-da-da-da-doo. Quiggity said, they're doing it with the screen on. You're supposed to take it in the dark and make your eyes adjust? Wait, what is this? Was there an eye test in Danganronpa, or did you guys just abandon the game? I am so confused right now. I don't know. There have been recent reports of monsters with supernatural strength. I wonder what the cause is.
Right.
I heard about that. I'm glad it's an income source for us, but it's worrisome all the same. Well, you can keep counting on us. We're all about making money and helping people, right, Mandis? If it helps people, I do. We want the money. No, I gotta play cool in front of my wife here. If it helps people, I'll do it. I'm just a hero like that. I'm cool.
Thanks, mate.
Indeed. Then I'll continue relying on you. But I think that's all the bounty targets, right? Yeah, we have killed everything. There's nothing left for us to murder anymore. That's sad. It's like we brought about our own obsolescence. Oh. Now we gotta find other things to kill. Quiggita said, by the way, Logan, I have you muted. Oh, so I can't even like get a clarification on what the heck this eye test even is. Wow. Okay, so did we figure out if the weapons shops here and everything, if they updated their inventory since we came back? I think maybe so. Let's check out the armor shop first and see what kind of Idols Day discounts we can get. I should probably save before I buy anything, just in case, like, I waste all my money and then find something really good later that's much better. But I don't have enough money for it or something. Cookie said, so don't make lame jokes, please. Chad, have I made, I don't think I've never made any lame jokes yet. If I have made jokes and just didn't realize that they've probably all been amazing. Oh, your highness, what an honor it is to meet you. Have you come in for the Idols Day discounts? An auspicious day for both of us then. Okay, let's sell all this crap first. Not a whole heck of a lot to sell,
Now then.
but we will do that. And then see what there is to buy. So we got a Comet Blade. Let's see, everything's so freaking expensive. Orichalcum Mail. Wait, don't I already have that? Yeah, it says I have one. Is it equipped on somebody? Hang on, lady.
What now?
What is going on here? Oh, I have the Cardigan Dragon Raiment. Nullifies fire. Okay, I guess that's... Well, what does the prince do? I should check my archetype. Actually, here's what I'll do. Because if I look, it'll probably not say it. I'm gonna take off my Cardinal Dragon Mail, put on the Orichalcum Mail. Oh no, Stroll's wearing it. I just want to see what, is anything, okay. Sorry, oh crap, everybody's wearing stuff already. Full moon robe. It's the full moon because I just took off my clothes. Everybody here got an eyeball of the full moon. Haha, Queen Katie couldn't hear that lame joke because I am muted. Okay, so the prince is not automatically resistant to fire. So yeah, let's, I guess keep that equipped. Oh no, I want to keep the saber. There we go. We want, where is it? Golden armor. It's like, yeah, because it's not, no, Cardinal, there, yeah. It's a little bit worse than Orichalcum Mail. That's fine. Sorry I'm taking so long. We're just doing shopping. I should read some more. Adkins says, just adopt then, Law. I mean, I would still like the other aspects of having like a wife. Okay, so I should clarify. I don't just want to be a dad. I'd like to be a father and a husband. Because, chat, I don't know if you realize this. Girls are nice. They're pretty and soft and smell nice. Okay, so let's check out what else we had here. So Comet Plate, Orichalcum Mail, Comet Curus, Orichalcum Vest. Yeah, it looks like Hulkenberg's really just missing out on good stuff here. Anything else? Okay, so yeah, let's give Hulkenberg a Comet Plate. Buy one of those, equip to Hulkenberg. And it sounds like everybody else is already set. Is there anything that we don't own, though? Because it might be good to have some other things in case we have to switch archetypes for stuff. Some of these things be a bit expensive. We'll come back. Let's check the weapon shop now.
All right, then. Go.
And then we'll check the item shop, stock up on items, and then whatever we have left over, we can, like, buy with other things. Okay. You? Forget it. I make a point not to pry, and your money's still good here. Speaking of which, it's Idols Day, so it'll go even a little further. Okay, buy weapons. Comet Sword, Orichalcum Saber, Comet Lance. Apparently, we've just been neglecting Hulkenberg. What's the difference here? Reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness, and, yeah, why would we buy the worst thing? Let's buy the good thing. Sentinel's Lance for Hulkenberg.
Indeed.
Anybody else? Anybody else need a good weapon? I have a feeling that some of the weapons we've been finding in dungeons are probably better than some of these things, so looks like there was some stuff for Yufa and Juna, so we get that. We got a Queen's Sequin Fan for Juna. Buy one of those. And we want the Medium's Crossier, or however the heck we say that, for Yufa.
How nice.
And then awesome. Let's go get some items now. So where's the item shop? Comfort Concoctions, I think. Crystal says, I may not have 20/20 vision. Panic. Well, I've told you before, I technically don't have 20/20 vision. Oh, hang on, we gotta talk to this lady here. I don't have 20/20 vision, I have 20/10 vision, which is like extra good vision. It's above average. Because you know how it works, like the term 20/20 means that at 20 feet, you see what a person with normal vision sees at 20 feet. So if you have bad vision, you have like 20/40 feet, which is like, you have to be 20 feet away from something to see what somebody can see from clear away from 20/40. So I have 20/10, which means that 20 feet away, normal people gotta be like 10 feet close up to see. This horrid red sky is irritating me to no end. It stays red even at night. Someone must do something about it. I am, lady.
What is it you want?
The goods in this shop are always affordable, I must say, but they're even cheaper today, so please look around. By the way, we've recently added a few items to the shop. Say, did you know they eat insects in Martira? Fascinating. Okay, let's buy... Oh, I should also, like, purify my junk at the church, right? Medicinal herb. Yeah, we need to stock up on these things, so that's 20 to 1, 300 to 1. Miraculous medicine, that's new. Oh, that's 400 to 1 ally. Yeah, let's get, like 7 of these. We'll have a nice even 10. What else we got? Revives 1 ally, 50%. Cures poison for 1 ally. I think all these things are pretty cheap. We should probably try and stock up on a lot of these things. Let's get, like, just in case we encounter anything that, like, gives ailments. Paralysis. Let's go up to, can we just press to the right? Yeah, oh, there we go, 20. What's this one? A sulfurous salt cures days. So let's get 22 of those, get an even 30. Notebook of Remembrance cures forget. We're gonna get 21, get an even 30. Slapstick fan, we're gonna get 20. Heart warmer cures frostbite, we're gonna get 20. Hope I'm not gonna regret spending all this money. We don't really use those. Stunning arrow, may inflict paralysis. I feel like I never use these things because they don't really work on, like, bosses. And regular enemies, like, why bother? Dream Eater Moth, that's cooking ingredient, and I don't really cook. Okay, so I guess we're set. Let's go purify our stuff and then go kill a dragon. Yay. That should be the next sequel to DreamWorks, How to Tame Your Dragon, How to Murder a Dragon. Crystal says, ad quote, those are just different holes you have in your head. That is! I defy you to find the problem in my logic, Crystal. Rast, how you doing? Said you finally got the prince. I've had the prince for like a few streams now. In fact, I've now unlocked everybody's royal archetype. We haven't maxed him out yet, but I sure as heck have unlocked them. But how you doing, Rast? Rast says, huh? Why is my man's hair white and blue eyes? That man just got just a younger Gojo. Would you prefer it if we started wearing a blindfold all the time like Gojo does so often? You know? Is the new season, is season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen gonna come out one of these days? I missed that show. Oh, Super Falky! Says, check the prince level ups. I'm sure there's probably some points that I need to allocate. I always wait to allocate them. Oops, oh, wrong button. Because I'm like, what if I put them in the wrong things? Oh, I actually don't have any points I need to allocate right now. So, but how you doing, Super Falky? Good to see you. Because, I mean, I got some items that I probably should just like... Oh, you said, oh, check the prince's level up. For some reason, I was thinking about me, because I am a prince, but my prince is my prince. 1396. So yeah, we got 3 levels to go. I could probably just dump like a few items into him and max them out right now if I really wanted to. Before we fight the dragon, I probably should do that. Max out the royal archetypes of everybody in the party. Well, maybe not Basilio. I should trade up Basilio because he's weak for like Stroll, because Stroll's is almost maxed out. But like I was saying, I got these items here like that increase a bunch of stats, and I just haven't used them, and I probably ought to. But I always think like, what if I find out that some other party member is dying too much, and I really ought to be using these items on these people. Hey, Yufa. Wait, does Yufa still have stuff to say even though she's maxed out now?
May I?
If we don't get to Luis by the day of the hero, we won't be able to fight him. I doubt the people would be happy about that. If you feel ready to fight, why don't we go to the royal palace where Luis is? The skybound avatar. I understand. Just let me know once you've completed your preparations. Hang on, I gotta go into this place where they're racist against me and see if they'll purify my junk. But again, how you doing, Super Falcon? It's good to see you. I feel like it's been a little while. Oh, you got something to say. Racist praying woman. Closeray, oh, I cannot understand why Lord Gateau doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. How absolutely horrid! We all know the Elder are a dangerous tribe. It's written so clearly in the scriptures, and yet, oh, both Sanctifex Fort and Saint Rella have ... Oh, sadness.
You.
Oh, wait, Godot didn't used to be the one. Does he still purify? Closure, what brings you all into the church?
Godot, we should be asking you the same thing.
Do I really look so out of place within a place of worship now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. My neck is still gigantic. We have lost both His Eminence Fort and Andrella, and now the city is overrun with Luis's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to the protection of sanctism, but now find myself without the means to do so. I have become what Rella refers to as the weak.
No, she doesn't refer. She used to refer. She was weak. She dead.
No, based on her words, I've been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army in name only. I recognize it now. And yet,
Closure, eh?
even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmised that if I couldn't stand tall within the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you require the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for... Okay, so that's nice. Big Neck McGee is, like, friendly to us now.
Wow, I didn't expect that. But this means that Rella's words managed to reach even someone like him.
Okay, purify. Everything probably needs purification. I should probably check the most expensive stuff. Emerald split shoes. Yeah, I got enough water. Apparently I'm low on blessed water, but everything else I've got like 99 of. So yeah, let's purify the crap out of these things. Oh, he's wearing them? Yeah, purify him. Purify my little bat boy's shoes. Make his little booties better. Okay. Now, what else we gotta purify? We got... we're gonna, as I said, start with the most expensive. Fire Beasts Tarleton. Yeah. Purify Hulkenberg's helmet thing. Yeah, these are like bonuses I should have been getting so much earlier in the game. Yes, just purify that. I don't think anyone's even got it. Oh, yeah. And what a purify Surgeons, Greaves, Euphas, yes. Purify. I'm just gonna do anything that's not like $50 probably. Purify the mirror mail. Who'll equip it? No one. Oh crap, am I equipping things? I thought they were already equipped. I am not good at this game. I'm gonna have to go through and like make sure everybody has their max equipment now after this. 10,000, purify. Yeah, crap. I'm dumb. I gotta read some more in the chat to distract you away from the fact I'm dumb. There's Rukov, says in the middle of a move. PC still packed. We'll be back someday. Is it a good move? Are you like moving into like a nice place? Yeah, don't equip that, bro. Don't equip that. I'm just purifying, just for the sake of it. I got too much water anyhow. And even if people don't have these things equipped, maybe they'll want to after they're purified. Okay, don't equip it. Okay, I'm just gonna start at the top. Anything over 1,000. Purify. Oh, hang on. Purify. Don't equip. Purify. Sorry, this is gonna take just a minute. It's like shopping, but even more boring because they're not even looking at interesting things. I'm just splashing around holy water on junk. Wait, when did this appear? Demon Slayer's Spike. And I assume I've got enough like water to just be tossing it around like this. How is my water? Oh, I only got 14 blessed water left. Maybe I should be a bit more choosy. Purify. Oh, hang on. Purify. Yeah, I'm gonna be more choosy. Only rare-ish looking stuff. Wait, but this is rare, but why is it only 50? Repels fire? Okay, that is his equipment. Okay, purify it. Cobalt split shoes. Didn't we already do that? Huh. Okay, these are cheap. They only need to... They don't even need water. Crimson split shoes. Oh, it's just the same shoes, just getting better and better and better, huh? Cobalt, wait. Cobalt? Purify. Crimson. Purify. Cobalt. Purify. What is getting purified? It's the same thing. Are we changing? Oh, it repels fire, repels ice. So what is it right now? Repels ice? I don't know if that's better or worse. I need to get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to leave. I need to pay more attention to the game. I should read some more in the chat. Adkins, you see why I get a little bit behind in chat. I'm a bit all over the place. Adkins says, buy it all! But look, I am so poor. I have under $3 million now. What if I suddenly need millions of dollars again? Crystal says, Protag got gojoed. Ras says, also, I want to get this game eventually. I will maybe wait. I want to get Raido first. That's out now, right? I think. Oh, also, I wanted to check something because, like, all game, I've been collecting these golden beetles, and I can't figure out what the heck to do. So I finally Googled it, and I looked up online from Googling it. I was I was careful to avoid spoilers. That apparently in Brylehaven, I think this was the right place, right? At the wharf, there's like somebody who takes bugs. And I probably just been walking past this guy all this time. See, Super Falky said, doing well. How about you? I'm doing all right. See, look at this guy. And again, it's good to see you, Super Falky. This guy has like a bug over his head, and I never noticed.
Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere.
Huh?
Oh, wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach.
Oh, we met him before. Yeah, during Gallica's Poopocalypse.
Oh, none other.
Why are you here? How did you get out? We got pooped out. Did you get pooped out?
I mean,
How did you get out of that worm?
truth be told.
Oh, I'd intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you, young grubs, I longed to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all.
So, you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. I hope you took a bath.
But that's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? I feel like we've captured at least one.
Oh, that is it, a genuine gold beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane Dragon Blood, okay. Arcane Dragon Blood restores the magla that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet.
What's this?
Whoa, that's incredible! Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you?
Oh, I'm just an old man with a passion for insects, seriously. You don't want to be around when I get down to my business with these insects.
I should read some chat rather than giving this man disturbing motivations for his insect loving. Let me have a sip of water and I'll read some more in the chat. Ras says, I should leave to avoid spoilers. I guess probably soon. We're mainly just doing side quests tonight. But if once we get to, like, Luis's final palace, I assume, I don't know. I actually don't know. Then when we head there, there'll probably be story spoilers. So understandable. Ras, good to see you nonetheless. Noobly says, Rella, crying. Mercury, how you doing? Says, hi. What's up, Mercury? Super Falky says, you can choose the element it repels. I got confused. Noobly says, Logan, check Discord. Oh, crap, is it gonna be somebody, like, playing tic-tac-toe on my forehead again? I feel like that's what it is, like, 4 out of 5 times. All right, checking the Discord. Let's see. This better be worth it. This better be worth it. It's Hulkenberg as Skibbity Toilet. Oh, I guess other people are too, and well, except Stroll isn't. Stroll is just chilling. Well, that was clearly worth stopping everything I was doing. But thank you very much, Noobly, for the delightful image. Oh crap, did I skip what he said? I think I skipped what he said.
Well, I'm but an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all about the country, are you not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a look. Collect 12 of them for me. I'll grab you this Venom War charm next.
All good.
I feel like I've got to have at least that many.
I mean, sure, if we find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again.
The gold beetles you've acquired can be exchanged for a secret treasure by talking to the elderly entomophile. Oh yeah, because like entomologist, that's like a bug scientist, right? Entomophile in Brylehaven. The more gold beetles you collect, the better the items you'll receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. All right, let's get some more.
Oh, I see you've returned. And have you found any gold beetles for me?
There.
Yep, we found some more bugs for you.
Bugs you're looking for, hand over the gold beetles. How many more do you need? What can I exchange them for? Yeah, hand them over. I'm not doing anything with them.
Oh, let me see how many. Oh, an excellent gold beetle delivery. This will be a great boon for my research. Here's what I promised you.
Venom War Charm.
This is a tremendously useful item that protects you from dragon's poison. Well, not that I've ever tried it myself.
Maybe.
Still, if you have items that protect you from dragons, you're no regular bug researcher, are you?
One of the dragons we're gonna fight gonna use venom. Do I need to equip that on someone?
Oh, sure, but you see, the gold beetles here have a slightly different shine depending on the magla where it lives. Right now, all I am doing is attempting to solve that mystery. There are still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring them to me. If you find another 13, making 25 in total, I'll give you these claw breakers in exchange.
Got it. If we find more, I'll bring them to you.
I bet we have that.
With my old eyes and joints, I simply cannot catch them myself. I'm counting on you.
Let's see how many we got. Ah!
I see you've returned. You found any gold beetles?
There.
Yep, we found some more of the bugs you're looking for. How many? Yes, here. Hand them over. I'm just getting free stuff. Let's see. Crystal saying, why should he check Discord, noobly? Is this because it's anytime people want me to see something that my life would probably be better if I did not see. Oh, let me see how many. Oh, an excellent gold beat. Okay, same dog as before. Here's what I promised you. Claw breakers. These are gauntlets so sturdy not even dragon's claws can pierce them. Not that I've seen them in action before, of course.
Wait.
You're really giving us some amazing dragon-related relic again? Do you just have a ton of money lying around or what?
Oh, my love for bugs was simply so great. I engrossed myself in their research at a certain place long ago. But alas, now I can only look forward to you collecting them for me. There are still gold beetles hiding out there. Find another 13.
Got it.
Okay, I gotta see if I don't know if we have that many. Let's try one more time. That might be pushing it. Let's see. Gold
Hey
beetles.
there.
Yep, we found some more bugs. Give them! Give him the bugs! Let's see how many. Oh, crap! Perhaps 9 will do. Then I'll return to the gold beetles. Grumble, 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 grumble. Okay, let's save and let's go get ready to go kill a dragon then. We got dragon killing stuff apparently. Let me make sure that everybody is equipped with their best stuff though. Noobly said because I posted a cured image. Oh, not even a cursed image. A cured is a cured image. Is that like an image that cures you of curses and stuff? Okay, so let me just do this real quick. Want strongest equipment, probably? I would think. Yeah, this all looks good. There we go. Confirm. We want give Stroll strongest equipment. That's the same stuff. Yeah.
You can trust in me.
Yeah. Hulkenberg, strongest equipment. And change it. I just bought you that comet plate, Hulkenberg. You don't want it? What's a fire beast tarleton? Increases fire attack. Does she have anything that does fire attack? Oh well,
Give it to me.
We'll give it to her anyway. And give you the best stuff, including your little shoesies that I gave
Leave it
you.
to me.
Give you your best stuff.
Nice.
Give you your best stuff.
Sounds like a lovely time.
And give you your best stuff.
Hey, nice.
There we are. Okay, and I do want to probably change the party over to instead of Basilio, let's do. Wait. How do I do that? Change party. Give it a stroll. Check his archetypes. Make sure he's got some good inherited skills. And then yeah. And we might max out like Mantis and Stroll's royal archetype before we go fight the dragon. And high space is probably close too. We'll see how many items that we have for these things. So Stroll. Yeah, because he doesn't have anything inherited right now. Because I don't think we've even used him since he got his royal archetype. So we got to make sure we give him some good stuff. Arcane Unity. Let me know if you see something looks good, chat. Although chat is like sleepy tonight. Apparently a vision test is just so much more exciting than Metaphor ReFantazio. Increases strength and hit rate of synthesis. Increases MP by 15. So these are all passive skills. Magic attack by 10. Attack by 10. Automatically increases wielder's attack at the start of battle. That's pretty good. While attack defense are buffed. Let's do regenerate, recovers significant HP every turn. Well, that's good. Halves damage, but renders caster unable to dodge. I don't know if that's really necessarily worth it. I mean, half damage is good. While in the front row, increase physical attack for all front rows. Ooh. Oh, but that's just physical attack. Increase slash attack by 20. Moves all allies to back row. Moves all allies to front row. Come on, just give me some good like attacks here. Give me some good attacks. Or some good buffs. All allies attacks for 3 turns. Increase all allies defense for 3. Let's do that because we probably do need some more buffs things. Heavy magic almighty damage to all enemies. That's good, yeah. Megidola.
All right.
Yes, let's unlock that. What else we got here? Hama. Imposing aura deals heavy wind damage to all enemies, may inflict daze. Thunderblade, electric damage to all enemies. Icy strike. Frigid fortress tactic deals heavy magic damage to one enemy, inflict 1 time weakness to ice. I mean, that might be pretty good. Inflicting, creating weakness to ice. I don't know, might as well. I don't know what else to put down there. And after that, let's go ahead and do one of those passives, just like the increase the attack at the start of the turn. I think that'll probably be good. So where is it? Attack by 10, automatic. Yeah, let's just do that. That's probably good enough. I can change these later. I'm eager to kill a dragon, y'all. You wouldn't know it by how long I'm taking to do all this crap, all this preparations. See what else going on in the chat though. Super Falky said, crazy how you missed the insect guy until now. He gets crazy good items. I, like, all game, every time I found one of those golden beetles, I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? I'm sure, are there other, like, hidden merchants like him that would be, like, really super helpful with things? Probably. Okay, let's dump some of my hero jewels root into things. Let's first of all see if we have enough to max out the Prince archetype. New skill. Oh, what is the last one gonna get? Deals extreme physical almighty damage to one enemy, damage boosted against human type monsters. That'd be nice. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Hey, there we go. Protagonist mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist max HP increased by 30. Nice. Ooh, and my MP by 30. That's very nice. All right, let's do the same now for Stroll. We're the Royal Warrior. Come on. And almost there. Yeah, almost there. Okay, we don't want to use a hero jeweled root because that's like... let's try Hero's Fruit on him for that last little stretch there. And yeah, there we go.
I could get used to this.
Stroll's mastery resulted in continued growth. Stroll's strength increased by 5. Oh, he only gets 1 bonus. Protag gets 2. And let's also finally then do the same for Heisme with his Royal Thief. He's got a little bit more to go, but he's active in the party. Come on. Almost there. Get over there. Oh, he's so close. Okay, in that case, we're going to resort to Hero's Incense, because just a tiny little bit he's got to go.
I have retained my
Hey,
edge.
there we are. Heisme's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Heisme's agility increased by 5. Oh, and also it's Idol's Day, so you know what that means we also have to go do. We gotta go poo. Should we, let's do Euphas as well, because she's in the party. We're gonna give all of our active party members, yeah, because we got tons of this stuff. And we're just gonna keep getting Heroes Leafs of Light if they keep leveling up. In fact, I should probably use some of these Heroes Leafs of Light, even though I'll use a lot more of them. Just because these are a lot easier to get, and it's easy to accidentally get up to 99 and have them stop, like, doing any good. Let's just get up there. There we are. I think we're good.
Within me.
Crystal says, Logan, no, what'd I do? What'd I do, Crystal? Is it because we're going to go back to the Gauntlet Runner and we're going to poop for bonuses? Because that is a game mechanic. Before we fight the dragon, you always want to, drop a heavy deuce. Oh, we got Jax over on YouTube. I'm sorry, Jax, I didn't see you there. How long you been there? Said it looks pretty lonely here on YouTube. It's lonely here on Twitch too today, actually. It's very sleepy. Everybody's off watching somebody take an eye exam in our community, actually. But how you doing, Jax? Good to see you. Said, oh wow, this is just Persona, but fantasy, isn't it? I'm in P4G's Endgame and Metaphors next on my playlist. I'm so excited. Yes, it's very similar to Persona. There's slight differences, like there's no romance options, sadly. And the social links are called follower bonds. They only have 8 levels instead of 10, but it's all the same stuff. This is the first game I've maxed out all of my friends, all my social links. And just like in Persona, you have like these different things that you're leveling up with all your activities. A couple streams ago, I finally maxed those out. It has the same structure where that you'll get to an area and it'll be like, here's the dungeon. You have like a month or something like that to complete it. And it's time management. It's Persona, but in like a fantasy setting. And it's really, really good. And the main villain of this is racism and anxiety, like in the story. That is technically what it is. All right, so, like I said, we're going to go to the Gauntlet Runner, grab some food, comb our hair, poop, and kill a dragon. As you do. Crystal says that vision test actually added viewers to Nor. Is this like... So it's not in Danganronpa then. What is this vision test? Is this like a game? What is it that they were doing? I need to like have answers. I am very curious about all this stuff. Is that what I should be doing? I just need to take vision tests and then I can finally become like a legit streamer? Is that how it works? Over on YouTube, Jack says... I read that. Crystal says, lonely. I guess I'm lonely. /J. This is a song. Lonely. I guess I'm lonely. Okay, use the toilet. I've got it. Flush the toilet. And give me a permanent buff to my... Was it luck that we increase or agility? Luck. Yeah. Grab the food. And then, yeah, we're going to go kill a dragon. Or get killed by a dragon. But since Queen Katie is still off watching that vision test, we just don't tell Queen Katie if we die. That's going to be our little promise, everybody. We got that? That's our little secret. Jack says, Atlas has a style, and they're sticking to it. It's one of those things where it's like, if you got a working formula, why break it? Why deviate from it? Okay, I got to check which dragon it was that we were going to go to next. I made like a mental note, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it was called. So let's check our quests. Bygone Legacy, that was the one we were going to. It's the Tower of Insolence, and while we're there, that's going to be taken care of, I think, Power of Proof. Yeah? Is that the right one? Because Peak Curiosity is less. I think so. So we're going to go do Power of Proof. So we'll have to, like, fight through some enemies, but we're probably going to be way over-leveled for us, so it'll just take a little bit of time. And then we're going to kill a dragon. Yes, wait. And where is it located again? Sorry. It's located by Altabury Heights. Altabury Heights. Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Time for the old girl to shine.
And I'm pretty sure that we already got the informant stuff on this, right? So let's just go. Altabury Heights.
Now then.
Now, how far do I fly? Oh, but Jax, one thing that is different, unfortunately, in this game, traveling takes time. Like, time passes, and so that's like another mechanic. But it's okay, like, eventually you're able to travel to places more quickly than you otherwise would be able to. But, okay, so we want to go, here we go. Tower of Insolence. The weather's bad, but we can't really do anything about that. Well, of course you'd expect there to be another one. What is this tower's purpose? Whether this time or the last, questions seem only to beget more questions.
I'll do it.
No use thinking in circles. We know there's a fight. What more is there to know?
It's your call.
We should get there by midday if we teleport to the nearest city. Could we make it back by tonight?
But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally that.
It looks like we might be passing another place to take a picture for Maria.
Great.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert until we get there.
Yay. Let's see, Super Valky said, only good merchant I remember is the back alley one. Gloam Hall. Crap, where was Gloam Hall? I don't even remember who that back alley merchant is. Is that somewhere I should have seen before fighting the dragon? What do you got to say, Hulkenberg? You have a reliable look about you, much more so than we've seen this dialogue before. Okay. So we got to find something to do, something to increase our stats. I guess we can pray and increase someone's MP in our party. How is everybody's MP, max MP looking? Stroll's seems like lower than everybody else. So let's pray for Stroll's MP. Then we'll take a bath in the evening, maybe stop off at, oh wait, no, because we don't have an evening. We'll be back by night. So we'll just do this, see a scenic view, and then kill a dragon.
What do you want to
Sorry,
do?
it's taking me almost an hour to get over to this quest. According to Yufa, yeah, does that, da-da-da. MP will increase. Want to do it for
Well then.
Stroll. Oh, actually, before we do that, we should cook something, because you can only cook while we're driving, and it doesn't take up time. And I haven't done cooking for most of the game, and I'm trying to be better about, like, the game mechanics. Let's cook! So what do we want? We already got coney stew. What does that? Oh, does that mean that we've already done it before? That means it should be easier. Cure status ailments for all allies. That again, that's like a really good thing. Maybe we should just stock up on this, because most of these other things, like increased critical rate, oh, that's pretty good too. Allows one ally. But I feel like you got to use it beforehand. Let's. Oh, that's pretty good too. But all members gradually recover HP. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's do some more coney stew. And because we've cooked it before, we probably won't have to see the whole cutscene with it again. Because that sounds like an actual good item.
Let's check.
So yes, we don't need to watch all this. Super Valky says the bonds not needing a right answer is so much nicer. Oh yeah, I mean, you still ask questions, but instead of like affecting whether or not you level up, it's just, yeah, you get like bonus magla for it. So that's much better. I agree. It's like a huge stress, because like so many personas, so many of the questions you ask, they're just like random whether it actually helps or not. Jax over on YouTube says, looks like fun though. I don't blame them either. They struck gold. This is a fun game, actually. I really like this game. I highly recommend it. It makes me sad that this game doesn't seem, I mean, even though it won all these awards, got all these great ratings and everything, it doesn't seem to have quite caught on as well as Persona, and it's probably just like the name recognition. It's got like a lot of Persona stuff in it, like Yufa, who's a summoner in this. She can like summon personas, like we were summoning Jack Frost a little while ago and stuff like that, doing a little hee-ho action. Okay, so this looks like it is the same dialogue as before. So yeah, we don't need to watch this. We're just cooking some stew with Stroll.
Got it?
Excuse me. Quick Katie said, Nora and Oak are making a very funny joke in Danganronpa right now. Quick Katie, don't try and steal away the few viewers I have right now. You probably got more people over there. You guys have grown so much. The students have become the masters, and you are all better than me at streaming now. Crystal says they back to Danganronpa now. Said very, very, very good joke. So Crystal, nobody has told what was the The vision test, was it literally just let's stop everything we're doing, find a website that has a vision test and do that? Or was it a game that is a vision test? I have so many questions and so few answers. Ba-da-la-ding. Yay. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Now we can go and pray for Stroll and give him some more MP. Super Falky says, the Grand Trad Shop. It's only open enough. Oh, the magic shop! That's what you're talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Unfortunately, we weren't able to go that today, obviously, because we're doing... But, I mean, we might be able to do before the final boss or something like that. I keep forgetting about that place. I don't even... I think we bought something from there once, maybe twice. And that was probably about it. Okay, so yes. I want to pray for Stroll.
Well then.
Stroll!
Then...
excuse me, Queen Katie says, oh boy, no one got me dying from their joke. Queen Katie! You can't take away the few viewers I have. You're gonna make it sound like nobody should be here. Queen Katie, come on, why are you doing this to me? I thought you were my friend. Super Valky says, yes, in Persona it's a bunch of, what answer does this person want to hear instead of actually giving the real answer or a good answer? It was so frustrating because that's what I thought all the time. And sometimes you just can't tell what they're actually gonna like. It's fairly arbitrary. And it would be so much better to just be able to kind of role play as how you see your character and not worry about it. But also, at least, because when we did Persona 3, there was also the risk of accidentally like reversing your bond if you were too much of a jerk. So there we go. We got the extra MP for Stroll. Yay, ba-da-la-ding. I returned to the group with Gallica. So now we're, like I said, oh.
Did you see outside?
Hoy there! Have you thought to take a look outside? I'm stopping us for a moment.
So here's a vista we're going to take a picture of for Maria.
Long thought to be a fairy tale. The decaying estate stretches across an island in the sky before them. A floating island would be remarkable enough, but the remnants of man-made architecture found here is the true marvel. And yet, those who could see it in the sky through magical means were forbidden from speaking a word of it by the sanctest powers that be.
Ooh.
The Gauntlet Runner descends upon legend, its occupants unable to fathom what sort of civilization could have thrived among the ruins.
I hope it is like an actual, in this game's lore, ancient civilization. Be cool to see some of that stuff. Oh, it is! I won't specify how for those who haven't played the game, but it totally is. Is this floating? It's floating, right? If I move, it won't come crashing down. Dude, we've seen a floating island since the beginning of the game. Nora! Rated with a party of 6! Crystal, would you be so kind as to do a quick shout out for Nora? Thank you very much, Nora. I have heard nothing but what's going on in your stream tonight.
You have a big
Oh, there we go.
Monica, I can't read it.
Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, Natsuki, how I missed you. So everybody, this is who chat kept talking about. Trying to lure y'all away from my stream to go watch Nora instead.
I'm fighting for my life right now.
I hate this game so much.
Too.
Natsuki.
Nora's doing it too, but in a different way.
Yeah, bye, Monica. Yuri, you can leave too. Yay. Thank you so much for the raid. How was this? Okay, actually, I don't even need to ask how the stream was. Everything was just constantly, it was like Queen Katie and Rast and Crystal and everybody popping here. It's like, here's what's going on in Nora. Now Nora is taking a vision test. Now Nora's failing the vision test. Now back to Danganronpa. Oh, Nora and Oak are making such a funny joke. So it sounds like you guys had a blast. I missed out. I was just here, like, killing monsters. And anybody can kill monsters. But how was the... Again, I guess don't need to ask, but I'll still ask, how was the stream? How did you enjoy the stream? What did you find out about your eyesight? Crystal says, yeah, they searched eyesight test on Google and stopped everything. I don't know how it started. Katie, don't die. So it was like, it wasn't even like a game. It was just eyesight test. What is your eyesight then? Quick said, don't worry, I'm safe. Oak said, and you can see I'm almost caught to chat because like nobody's been here. Everybody was over there. Oak said, Nora's raided in. We hope her tears don't mess up your stream. Nora said, Nora raided in. We hope your tears don't mess up. Oh, Crystal says, Nora raid. We will stab you. Nora says, you had an interesting stream. Oak said, that was a bizarre stream. It sounds like it was fun. I wish I hadn't missed it. Over on YouTube, Jack says, I find that part about the social link somewhat realistic and like the okay, it's realistic. Yes, I will say that. Okay, for those who just got here the raid, we were talking about how, also I should say, in case there's anybody new, I assumed it was just all of our friends, but if you are new, hi, I'm Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Ow! Thank you for the Tomcat. Thank you for the Tomcat. But yes, Jackson and I were talking about, well, not just Jackson. We were talking about how in Persona, you know, that when you have the questions and the social links, you have to choose what they want to hear to make it happy. And I get that, but the problem is it also incentivizes not being honest with your answers and just saying what you think they want to hear. And I don't know, I don't really care for that in role-playing it. I wish that it wouldn't punish you for playing the role that you're trying to play, but you're all right. It is realistic because people in real life are more likely to respond positively to things that they like. So you do have a very good point. I'm just saying it's not what I prefer, but it is realistic. But thank you for that, and thank you for the Tomcat, Nora. Okay, I guess I'll read one or two more comments, then we'll get back to the game. Super Falky said, yeah, in Persona 3, Kazushi Miyamoto was especially infuriating. It's basically you encouraging him to mess up his body because of running a competition in his teens. Yeah, with like his messed up leg and everything. But I just never finished his. I found him boring. It's like every time it was like, I went to track practice. He wasn't there. I saw him later. He's like, oh, my leg. Oh, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna. And then there's like that for 3 in a row. But you're right, Super Falky. Oak says, I'm sorry, Longo. We took all your watchers. No, it sounds like you deserve them. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I missed out. I'm like, oh, all the fun is over there. But I'm glad that you guys are here now. And I'm glad that you guys had fun. So it's fantastic. So welcome. Good to see you now. Seeing Jax over on YouTube says, so much lore in Twitch chat. And then this lonely YouTube chat. It's also been especially like sleepy on YouTube for the Metaphor streams. The Ace Attorney one's kind of been popping off a lot. But Metaphor, maybe it's because I don't have the right hashtags. I just put Metaphor ReFantazio as a hashtag in there. I don't know. But I'm glad to have you here. And Jack says, nonetheless, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have you. So it works out for both of us. Quiggita said, Nora and Oak had an entire rant at the end in character of Makoto and Kyoko about how Makoto is streaming everything, and I laughed my butt off. Also, yay, I hear Logan now. I'm glad that you're able to hear me now, because if you weren't able to hear me now, sad would that be, you know? So I'm glad that you can hear me now. Quiggita said, did we have deaths, by the way? Only of our enemies, but unfortunately we're about to head to the dragon and deaths may happen. I made chat promise not to tell you if these deaths happen, but they may happen because we're about to do dragon trial number 2. So it could happen at any time. Could it be? Ha! Unbelievable, truly unbelievable. I nearly passed onto the heavens just by looking at this.
An island floating in the sky. I thought stuff like this only existed in storybooks.
What?
Miyamoto in P3 was vaguely interesting for the first and last 2 ranks, and then the middle ones are just Miyamoto not being there for his own social link. So much potential and they ruined him so bad. Crying face emoji. Boo.
I think part of the problem is that, like, I think that's what happens when you have to shoehorn every social link into 10 ranks, because with him there just wasn't enough story, and so it was kind of padded out, and I never ended up seeing what that ending was because I just didn't care. We didn't max out him or Kenji, and I feel bad that we didn't max out Chihiro, because she was nice, she was sweet, and I hope she got that book, that manga book at Bunkichi's store. But yeah, but thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. Also, I've also heard those legends about the ancient people who lived among the clouds. I can't believe I'm actually seeing it in person.
Oh, take a look at that. There's some wreckage on the floating island over there. An impossibly tall stone tower with glass windows. But it's definitely man-made.
What do you mean?
They're all worse for wear, but it resembles the basement level of the Dragon Temple, doesn't it? I wonder how it got wrecked like that. By monsters. By war! Huh. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. By war.
Look at that.
Maybe it was destroyed in a war.
Yes, but...
In a country that had technology and magic that advanced went to war? I can't imagine how destructive and horrible that'd be. This is all that remains of someone's dreams. Thinking about it like that, it really gets me down.
Dreams, you say? Then perhaps it's a lesson for all of us. No matter the magnitude of your accomplishments, all will be lost eventually.
Speaking of dreams, I had a dream last night. I dreamt that I had a girlfriend and that she was really bad at kissing. So it was like initially, That was like a good thing, and it's like, and then disappointing afterward. It's like even my subconscious can't let me have a brief moment of happiness while I'm sleeping. Let's say that perhaps it's a lesson for all of, for us. No matter the magnitude of your accomplishments, all will be lost eventually. I'll say maybe. You might be right. You might just be right.
Don't sound so down, boy. The transient nature of the world is what allows us to create new things.
I saw a plant that was carried here by the winds and picked it up. Holding it makes me think of ancient times. Hero's leaf alight!
Now then.
Well then, if we're all done pontificating, I think everyone living in the now would like us to get back on track.
Yay!
And I'll entrust this to you. I made sure to capture all the little details so you can properly describe the scene to people who haven't seen it.
Decaying estate drawing. I'll keep Norris's drawing as a souvenir of my journey. How many more do we have to go before we...
Infringing upon the heavens, the Tower of Insolence appears before their eyes. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner, disturbing countless years of unbroken silence, lands confidently in front of the tower.
Yay. Let's see, Jack says, nothing crazy story-wise happening right now, but the second major story occurs in metaphor. I'm afraid I'll have to protect myself from spoilers. Yeah, because right now all we're doing is we got to run through this tower, kill a bunch of monsters, and then there's an optional boss fight at the top that's just like, it's not even like a story-related boss fight. But after that, there's one more dragon we might try. And then, yeah, after we're done with the dragon trials, we are going to be going toward what is either the final or second to last dungeon of the game. I don't know exactly how many dungeons there are. And when that happens, there will be story stuff, but I think it'll be pretty clear. I'll try to remember to give you like a heads up when that happens though. But I'm glad to have you here, Jax. Crystal says, how did the vision test even start? Oak said, my eyes are still bad. You see, I was surprised. I thought that you'd be the one who'd be good, that Nora would have the bad eyes. Crystal said, no death so far. Can we get his head? The thing y'all just did at the end of the stream. Lol. Oak said, I misread a B as a 6. Well, I mean, I guess a 6 can look like a lowercase b. Nora says, Makoto walked in on Kyoko and Celeste doing something, but he thought it was the bathroom, so he just walked into Celeste's bathroom and somehow they didn't notice. That's how stream went. I don't think that happens in the game. I don't think that happens in the game. Especially after what happened in the previous chapter in the game. Oak said, and then Katie said to make me do a vision test, and we spent like 10 minutes on it laughing. Did you like at least, did you change the stream topic to just chatting, or was it still dong and romping that people show up? It's like, this is a weird part. I don't remember this part of the game. Queekita said, no, I didn't. Crystal says, don't worry about it. Queekita said, I don't think I was the one who said that. Oak says, yeah, you did. Queekita said, screenshot it and DM me. And then Oak says, wait, no, it was Rast. Never mind. Queekita says, thank you. Oak says, both purple names. Also, I got a new keyboard. Oh, is it the one that was it your nephew who ordered it for you? Congratulations. Huh?
We both had bad eyes. Nora's were worse, but my eyes are still bad. I need glasses, but the nearest eye doctor is like an hour away, so my mom just hasn't gotten me an appointment. Limau.
Oh, that's gotta suck. Oh, wait. That's gotta suck though. I consider myself lucky that I have good eyesight. I used to know a guy, I feel bad for him, I used to know a guy that had such bad eyesight. I can't remember what he said it was called. There was some specific name for the type of thing he had, where basically his eyes, as he described them, were instead of being basically round. Well, I mean, eyes aren't completely round because they kind of bulge out a little bit for like the iris and everything. But he said his were more oblong, like a football shape. And because of that, he was like in a military family. And after high school, he wanted to join the military and they wouldn't accept him because his eyesight was just too bad. So on the one hand, I feel bad for him. On the other hand, it's like, I don't know, I feel like most people are probably better off not. I mean, I'm grateful for everybody who serves, obviously. But I could never do that. Like, you could die. And I don't want to die, not anytime soon, anyway. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. This place gives me the exact same feeling as the Lost Tower. There's no mistaking it. The fated hour comes, and at last thou arrive. And you took your sweet time. I was bored out of my skull, guys. You could have made this whole thing go a lot faster if you just told us where to go. Well, it wouldn't be much of a trial if I told you everything, now would it? You know normal people can't just casually enjoy the pleasure of my company like this. You dorks. This is a bad voice. She should have the Valley Girl thing. Oh, well. Happen to have those archetypes, so that means we can chat. Anyway, this is the Tower of Insolence. If you think you don't have any weaknesses, this place will absolutely remove that delusion from your mind. If thou doth truly possess the soul of a hero, conquer thy shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower.
Now then.
So, see you at the top. Don't keep me waiting now. It's always a one-sided conversation with her, isn't it? She said the same thing last time about us possessing the soul of a hero. A pin message. Crystal says, oblong? Astigmatism? Maybe? Astigmatism is a... Oh, no. I was about to say, isn't astigmatism when you have, like, cloudy things around? That's cataracts. So, maybe I don't know the proper terms for eye problems, but that sounds like a... I know that's an eye thing, but I don't know if that's it. So maybe I will take your word for it there, Crystal. Thank you very much. Well, I sure don't want to didn't come to prove anything to her, soul or otherwise.
However,
perhaps some consideration is in order. Just what does the word trial entail? After all, the reason one posts a guardian before a treasure is to prevent it from being taken.
True.
You're right. With these trials, it almost feels like someone is daring us to take their prize, whatever it may be. Or maybe they want it to be claimed by someone with the right qualities. She did say that she had been waiting since the time of the first king of Uchronia. It would seem that if we wish to know more, we'd best start climbing. Let us make ready. Our task here is the same as the tower previous. We're headed for the top. We're taking out the dragon.
All right.
We're here to take down the dragon. I'm glad you're excited, but let's not pretend this is gonna be easy. On the plus side, it won't be the first time we face down a dragon.
Oh, well.
I mean, I'm sure we're still in for a bad time, but you get what I'm saying.
I think you know this already, Mantis, but this trial will be extremely dangerous.
Leave it to us.
How we proceed is totally up to you. Just give it some thought is all I ask.
All right, we'll stagger a save just in case we are not ready for this and we want to get the day back by not having to fly out here.
Hi.
Oh, Katharina is here. I hope she'll help us with the dragon.
Oh, there you are. Glad I caught up with you. When I heard you lot were climbing, I rushed here right away. Just couldn't keep still. This place is like my back garden, you know. Don't be afraid to rely on me, Kate. Well, bam!
Yay. All right, save. Nora says, I apparently got one whole letter right from the eye test. Only one? And here's the thing. I would imagine an eye test online, you could probably zoom in. You could probably cheat a little bit, Katarina.
Come on, let's hurry up and go. I'm looking forward to this.
Eyes, mate.
This atmosphere invokes memories of the previous tower. Was each constructed for the purpose of these trials. I've completed my preparation. Blah 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 blah
Let's
blah.
move.
If a dragon does indeed rest at the apex of this tower, 'twould be wise to prepare in advance. Shall I escort you? No, you're not my escort. No.
So,
Do we get anything shiny if we take out the dragon? Better be something good in it for us if we're gonna risk our necks.
Hey.
Well, I could use a good brawl. Want to bash some heads together?
Call.
Oh, no, all right. Let me know if anything changes, mate.
that means...
Dragons are not gods, I know, but that may be a difficult fact for my tribe to accept. I'm all set. Feel free to get going when you see fit.
Why?
Quiet tower of all things. Couldn't have been a temple or a cave or something less vertical.
Hey.
Why not let me come along, love? No!
Gosh.
No! If the Lost Tower was any indication, we're in for an onslaught. We should make sure we're prepared. You going in? I'm all set to help. Okay, well, before we head all the way up to the top, I'm going to change once again back over to that, the Tycoon. So, might as well get some money on the way up. And then when we reach where the dragon's going to be, then I'll switch back over to the Prince. Sound good, everybody? All right, let's do this.
We're exploring this area today, right? Everyone ready? Yes.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Oak says the switches are so quiet. It's amazing. Wait, what? What switch? Oh, on your keyboard. Okay, so do you like quiet keyboards then? My nephew loves the clacky ones. I think it's something about the tactile sensation of it that he enjoys.
If we do save the world, solving mysteries could be quite the lark as a career change.
Yep.
Sure, whatever you say. Let's focus on getting out of here with our hides intact.
Okay, let's just see. Any items? Any treasures? Treasures beyond measures? It's gonna take a little while to just explore each floor of the tower, but I think it should be quick because this was like an old bounty, I think, or side quest. I think we're over leveled, so as you can see, we're making quick work of these monsters. We just gotta make sure we keep an eye out for items and treasure chests. There's an item over. Oh, it's another one of those gold beetles. We needed 9 of them, yeah? Well, now we only need 8. Now we only need 8 because I don't know if you guys realize this. That is how numbers work. Okay? Okay. It's okay at 8. Once we get one more lower and we're at 7, then that's when things get scary. You know why. You know what 7 did. 6 was afraid of 7 for reasons. Alright, where's another monster? Another monster? Over here? Over here? Where are you? Let's see. There's something around here. Oh, it's a treasure chest. Open treasure chest.
Incredible.
My keyboard still has the tactile feeling, but they are also silent B. Also, it has this super fancy feature where you can control exactly how many millimeters it takes for a key to register, and you can customize that for every single key. It's crazy.
That is like very very particular and fancy. I mean, I guess good on you. I mean, better to have features than just. I always hate it when stuff tries to be smarter than you and just assumes everything. I'd rather have things err on in the other direction. So thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that.
That solves that.
Let's head in here and let's kill some more things. I'll read some more in the chat. There's a bunch of monsters, but they're all looking away. Oh, now they're looking at me. Oh, and they're naked. I was able to see their butts before.
Charging in.
Die, giant naked men.
This power's getting
See?
fierce.
And we got another Hero's Leaf of Light for that. No other treasure chest. We'll keep going. Nora said, wait, Queen Katie, what funny joke did we make? Nora says, well, then... I got to scroll in the chat a little bit here. Crystal says, Logan, that's not funny. I thought my phone became a witch and hexed you on of being mute for like 0.5 seconds. I'm sorry. I was trying to make a funny joke. So it actually, did it trick you? Did it trick anybody else?
I see the
More people to kill. Any treasure?
It feels good to
Anybody got treasure? This is like, this feels a little bit lazy because this is also basically the same map as the other tower, right? Speaking of bad vision, like, aren't those guys floating? Or are they floating eyeballs, or am I mistaken? Maybe I'm wrong. Treasure, and then up to the next level. Let's see. Quick said, sorry, I was getting ice cream. No, the one about Makoto streaming law. Oh, did you not see the thing I did? I was trying to make a joke. Is because you were talking about, you know, hear me now. Aw. Nubly says, anyone here watch the Apothecary Diaries? I have not seen it, but I've heard like multiple people make references to it in relatively recent times. I assume you like it if you're watching it, right? Nora says, oh no, oh dear. Oak is laughing. Hang on, I gotta scroll a little bit.
No.
Quigita said, are you sure it was the girlfriend who was bad at kissing? Hey. I may be lonely. I may not be good at getting dates. I may not be popular with the ladies, but I am certainly fully capable of tricking myself into thinking that I am an excellent kisser. I honestly, like, all joking aside, I would like to think I'm a good kisser. I mean, y'all just gotta take my word for it, but I think so. Thank you for the reality check, though. I do appreciate it. Okay, where's the next door? This way. We gotta be close to the top, I think. Nubly says, if it makes you feel better, there is a fair amount of girls in chat. Yeah, but the problem is like, oh, hang on. We've been climbing for ages. You must be at least 3/4 of the way there, right? I think we're almost there. See? Look at this. It's one of these glowy things we gotta destroy. Oh boy. Oh, everything's leveling up so much. Did I get hit? I think I got hit. I actually got to do a tiny bit of healing just to top myself off. I probably don't need to. But yes, Nubly, what I was saying though is like, the issues with that are one, any girl who comes to stream would see what I'm like firsthand. So, huh?
Being perfectly honest, rate your kissing skills on a scale of 1 to 9.
1 to 9? You're so, thank you for the 10 bits. So 1 to 9, so you're so convinced that I'm not gonna be that great that I don't even have the option of going up to 10? I don't know, I would think like a 7 or an 8. I would say probably not like professional. If there was like Olympic kissing, I don't think I'd win that, but I think pleasantly well above average. It's what I strive to be, I would say. Okay, record our journey, save, and then we should be able to fight the bounty in here, and then the next level up should be the dragon. And then, Queen Katie, better get your death counters ready, because we may die. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. I think if you want an honest rating of that, the best thing you should do is find an ex-girlfriend of mine and then ask how he was at kissing. Although, it's been so long since I've had a girlfriend, you know, any ex-girlfriend you find may have forgotten by now. Let's see, Oak says, would you rather have no girlfriend or a girlfriend who's bad at kissing? Because, A, one is better than none, and B, I think you can learn in the same way you can learn to ride a bike. Oak says to Noobly, yes, but a lot of them are underage. That's a good point too. I just also feel like in general, if people are streamers, if they're YouTubers, if they're Discord mods, if they're whatever, there's like way too many stereotypes of people who are like, yeah, this person's like totally just getting the Discord kittens or whatever. I think it's probably best if someone in any of those type of positions restrain themselves and maybe just, you know what, just to make it easier, just assume any girl you meet is either not your type, is already taken, or like you said, is underage or something else that just removes the person from any realm of possibility, you know? Or just, if nothing else, is probably not interested in you, bro. That kind of covers everybody else right there. Hey! He says he's finished. Yeah, all right, let's switch back over to the prince.
What now?
Prince. On a pin message, a poll has just appeared. Not a pin message, a poll on Twitch said, would you rather have no girlfriend, bad kisser girlfriend? I am the good kisser. I can balance it. I'm the good kisser, comma, that's one option. I can balance it by, that's one option, being an excellent kisser. I would say, yeah, I'll balance it by, I'll vote on being an excellent kisser. I will become the teacher in the ways of love, the subject of love. Let's go. Let's see. Jack says, I can see this gameplay taking place in medieval times. Hang on. In medieval times, the Persona timeline, or whatever the game's time period is supposed to be. I mean, it's possible. After all, you have those like Persona crossover characters. I think I would need Beowulf here to be an expert on the Persona timeline, because correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Beowulf say that in the Persona timeline there was already at one point like an apocalypse in the past in one of the previous Persona games? And so it seems so weird because you're playing Persona 5 and it's like, yeah, it's just like real everyday life. And to think that, by the way, 20 years ago there was an apocalypse, there were like demons and destroying the earth and things like that. So I don't understand it. So, but if you can have that, I think everything can fit together, because why not? But I would like it if there was a time, because then you could have crossovers and things like that. I've no doubt that monster with the one eye is the Zeocroptos! We must claim that club, hopefully without being struck by it ourselves. Oh crap, I should have checked to see if this guy had any special things, like if you kill his friends, he rampages or something. Seems 'twould be best to take it down at the same time as its fellows, but we've only found one to begin with. If it's only got one eye, we can blind it in half the time, yeah? It's plenty to work with, so let's start pounding it.
Gangway!
Maybe that was it. We need to kill it at the same time as everything else. We're out of time to figure it out. On your guard, everyone! Yeah, I should have read whatever it was that the informant told us about this monster, because I think I'm gonna mess it up. Katharina, I love you! Not as much as Gallica, but I love you.
Logan, remember to breathe.
Okay.
And don't think, feel.
Thank you, Chie. I will do that right now. I feel like I'm doing much better at breathing than I did last night, though.
Perhaps this.
There we go. There we go.
Forward.
Okay. Thank you very much. Who was it that did that? Oak did the breather team. Thank you very much, Oak. I appreciate that. Plunder. Get Captain Semaphore. What is a semaphore? I know I've heard that before. Isn't it like is it a nautical thing? I imagine a semaphore is like a little trumpet thing. Or maybe it's like the flags to like wave to. Oh, I think that's what it is, right? When you're communicating over distances with like flags. Is that a semaphore?
Come forth, royal
I think.
soul.
Okay, so it's weak against wind. Apparently, deals heavy magic damage. Because of the weather, I doubt will gain an extra turn though. Oh, and the poll is done, and it's a three-way tie between I'm the good kisser, I can balance it by being an excellent kisser, with Crystal contributing 5 channel points. That was probably to balance it all out, right?
I can do this.
Emerald Vortex, and maybe this will be enough to kill it before his friends even show up. They're gonna get here late, and he's gonna be already dead. Does that mean we get less experience, though? But thank you for the poll, whoever it was that redeemed that poll. Oh, no, I think it was Oak who redeemed that poll, right? Let's see, Talisman of the War God. Yeah, it doesn't even level us up. We were too over-leveled for this. Nubly says, oh, I'm not. And Nubly says to Oak, joke's on you. I prefer men. Oak says, I'm 17. Nubly says, I'm 22. I didn't not know y'all were underage. How was I supposed to know? It depends on the person. We have a wide variety of people. Some people here are like, are in high school. Some people are in college. Some people are parents. Some people, we try to keep this place, this community, family friendly. Yeah, family friendly. That's the word, right? I think. Nora said, no, that happened to the game. It was before redacted. Okay, so it was before that. Oak said, it's the one my cousin got. It's so nice. Doobly said, I've been wearing glasses since elementary school. I have not. I've not. Which is a shame, because I actually think I kind of look better with glasses on. Maybe? I don't know. Bramblethorn Baton.
Right then.
Oh, brilliant, got what we came for. Watch where you touch this thing, though. Awful prickly. Not bad, considering the monster we had to take down. I hope that's proof enough of our ability.
Shall we away?
If I may, I believe we have one more task to accomplish here. It seems there's still more of the tower to climb as well. But what would you like to do?
Yeah, we gotta go kill the dragon.
I'd like to explore a little more.
Well,
I guess if we've come this far, we may as well go further. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Yay. The save point was right outside this room before, so let's double back, save, and then go up there and kill the dragon. That way, if we die from the dragon, we won't have to kill the Zeocroptos all over. Wait, where is the save point? Was it down a floor? Where was the save point? I thought we had a save point. Are the save points, they should be on the map. Did it despawn? Did our little Mirage kitty cat friend disappear? He was right out here, yeah? Oh, grumble. I hope he's upstairs. If I remember correctly, there was one just outside the dragon's boss arena in the last one of these we did. Excuse me. Nora said, it's canon, trust. Kyoko and Celeste redacted once. Same with Makoto and Hiro and Taka and Mondo. I do think that, wait, hang on. Have you done Heroes Hangouts? Have you done any of Heroes Hangouts? I need to know that, because I was about to say somebody would actually be slight spoilers for Hero Hangouts. Here's the thing you should do. You should see a couple of Hero Hangouts. Just I can't remember how many. It was like 2 was probably enough. Maybe 3. I think it was 2. And then there's a chance in the game you can get a bad ending and see what the bad ending is. And just trust me. Just trust me on this stuff. It'll be good. Record my journey. Save. Oak says, add quote. I don't want to die? Question mark. Logan as if he's voicing a controversial opinion. Well, for some people it might be. You know, some people might want me to die. I don't know. Oak says, Crystal, can you do a poll suggest? Oak says, also, the quote, Quicket said, facts, Oak, mine was also an hour away, but the real hard part is that if they say, yup, you need glasses, you still gotta get glasses from somewhere. I had it hard for mine. I got lucky because being disabled because my insurance paid for the glasses. I know that my mom had to get glasses a while ago, and the problem was the very first pair she tried to get, of prescription ones, I should say. Well, first of all, like, because she's obviously a little bit older, and the very first time she tried to get prescription glasses, they tried to convince her to get the progressive lenses glasses, which were awful. They're like bifocals, but you just have to like look in all these different directions. So basically, if you want something close up, you have to be like this, looking at her far away. You got to go this. It's awful. So then she tried to get just regular glasses, just one prescription to be good, and so she ordered them online. And they came in the wrong size. They were too small for her. They were like pinching in her head. But she finally was able to get some of the right size, and she wears them now. Okay, so we are saved. Everybody's topped up. I mean, we're missing a little bit of MP, but we're probably fine. I mean, actually, you know what? I've got a lot of Magla pills. I know I'm a potion hoarder, but I should probably just spend some Magla pills. Where are they? Yeah, we got 93 of them. We're just gonna top everybody off a little bit. Oh, just the 2 of them? And yeah. Yeah. Let's go fight this dragon.
I don't like this.
Pretty sure whatever's ahead of us is no joke. You still want to push forward? Let's go!
Yay! Oh crap, I should have gone to whatever potion shop had the buffs and debuffs, because we used a ton of those last time. Actually, I might not be ready. The buff and debuff items. Oh, he's like green and purple. He looks like Ava Unit 1 from Neon Genesis Evangelion. 'Tis a genuine dragon that stands before us. I expected as much, yet my spine still shivers at the sight of it.
Sam!
Oh, I'd call you gutless for saying so, but my knees are quaking too. So who am I to talk? Oh yeah, here we gotta do. Crystal. Actually, you know what? I can do it real quick, because I don't want to burden you too much. We're gonna do a prediction. And we're gonna ask you, will Logan defeat the dragon first try? And the submission period, we'll go ahead and have a full-on 5-minute submission period. So go ahead and cast your votes. Do some gambling on your prediction here. But my knees are quaking too, so who am I to talk? Over on YouTube, let's see. Jack says, I have my phone right next to my ear and nearly jumped out of my seat from the GA jump scare. I'm sorry. Our redeems are loud, but you know what? If you're gonna be scared, at least it's by a fun character like Chie. I am still really proud of how that redeem turned out. I think it looks really good. So sorry about that, Jax. But you know what? This feeling that's making my hair stand on end, I don't hate it.
Hang on, something's off about it.
Yeah, it looks, oh crap, yeah, oh, I should have equipped it, because he looks toxic. I probably should have equipped those poison things, huh? Yeah, it's clear as day. There's poison running through that old thing's body. Crap, we're gonna die, and I'm gonna need to like reload with proper things. Astounding, it siphons the toxins.
Went to BET 5k points on yes and almost typed 50k. I am now very shook.
Oh.
Boo.
Ah! Well, although, if I succeeded, that'd be quite the... Actually, I guess the amount that you gamble, does that give you... Does the amount you risk, it should be, like, your prize should be proportionate to that, right? But it seems like it also depends on, like, who is voting against you or something. But thank you for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. And once we get in the fight, I will read some more in the chat as well. Astounding, it siphons the toxins from the very ground itself. It seems we must face a venomous dragon that... Crap. And I was just told about venomous dragons. Or venomous stuffs. By the gold beetle guy, right? Ah, and so you appear before me. Since the founding of the kingdom, you are the first to have successfully ascended 2 of the towers. Because everybody else dies after 1, right? Figured I should start things off with a compliment this time. Just seemed like the polite thing to do. Well, thank you. Bit hard to rejoice with an absolutely disgusting dragon standing in front of you. Hey, don't be mean. Just because we have to kill it doesn't mean that we can't be friends with it first. But you know, thanks all the same. Oh, please, not like you didn't know this was going to happen. Here I am trying to be a good host, and you're getting sassy. Oh, I like how his eyes glow green, though.
Ye band of heroic posers.
That's what her voice is. Hark, ye band of heroic posers. Now let's see if you can defeat the second of the 3 She actually sounds a little like Protag's voice. Second of the mighty dragons, put some style into it. Ahem. I shall be crestfallen if thou shouldst fail.
Get him quick!
Get him quick! Well, we've come this far, Mantis. Let's do it.
We're making it out of here. I mean, I guess, like, you know what? No. Let's try. Throw caution to the wind. We're here. I'm gonna try it. I may die, but that's okay because you guys like my pain. We've got a job to do.
Yeah.
We've got a job to do, so let's see it through. We've only to do what always gets us through such situations. Give it our all.
I'm going.
Agreed. Let's be done with it. All right. Crystal says, adds the quote. And then Crystal says, did you do one? Me do it. Oak says, I'm also disabled, ? Although it feels weird saying that because I have agoraphobia, but insurance hates me. Huh? Okay, dragon starting. Hey, yeah, Katarina! Look at that, 5,000. That's like 25% of his hit points right there.
I've never seen Magla this
If we win, we gotta thank Katarina for that.
Now accept your fate.
Okay, so what do we want to use? Heavy Dark, weak plunder. I mean, we could plunder it, I guess. It is a boss, so maybe I should. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna start off with plundering. Why not? Throw caution in the wind. Let's just plunder a little bit, see if we can steal anything. Dragon blood sap. We just got just a little bit of his blood. We popped a little, one of those little things that you do with like maple trees to get maple syrup out of it.
Come forth, royal soul.
So what's the best thing that we got here? Her looks. Seeker's Gale. Ruse. Maybe we should start by like going really, really big in this and doing a synthesis attack, like some heavy almighty damage or something.
Trimmed I was Mandy's and 2B
Hey!
Cat 8 teams go in a room and be there for a set time and you have to win other teams for BC Yonky. Their votes matter, so I
BC
tried to by
Yonky?
giving sweets and I can still taste a mini Milton cakes I made. Gave extra ice cream W it to others who aren't.
Oh, hang on. Give it to others who aren't straight up mean to me. People stayed hidden until the tyke was done as a tactic to avoid me so they can stay loyal to their king. Oh, it's scrolling without me. I gotta see. The chat is scrolling because everybody's shouting stuff about Vero being here. So they can stay loyal to their king. Anyway, woke up because of alarm. Still tried to probably go back to sleep. Oh, it's a be good background noise. Vero. Also, hang on. I gotta say, what was it? BC Onky? Was that supposed to be because BC Onky? Does that count as a typo? Vero, thank you for the 10 bits. Welcome. I mean, I'd love it if you just stayed and sleep typed. Because that's delightful. We had that happen on Discord one time. So Vero, if you do sleep, please be back soon. We miss you. You're awesome, Vero. Let's see, over on YouTube, Jack says, if it was a real fight, Logan... Oh, hang on. Wait.
Writing it woke my brain up a bit. Whoops.
It's okay. It made it plenty entertaining to read. I enjoyed the BC Yonky. But Vero, so good. Actually, you know, if you do need sleep, your health and well-being is more important than the stream. Rest up. I'd love it if you could hang out with us because we miss you. You're awesome. But do make sure you're taking care of yourself. Once you are feeling awake, please hang out with us because we love you, Vero. Thank you for the 10 bits. But yeah, Jax was saying if it was a real fight, Logan would banish the dragon of the Shadow Realm. I would by pulling in my blue eyes, white dragon. Actually, for Yu-Gi-Oh, I always used a... My deck was a machine-themed deck. It was based around... what was it that I think it was a... I had some like card combo that it would like sacrifice machine type monsters to deal like really large amounts of direct damage. And so I'd get like a few machines out, do that, and then like just butcher them. It was great. But now Yu-Gi-Oh is like all confusing and stuff. Let's try this. Let's do, wait, did we get like, didn't we get from this guy like some really big resist all? Royal Slash, that's what it is. Yes, we don't even have to use it. Extreme physical almighty damage, one enemy damage boosted against human type. Yes, we don't even need to use the synthesis. I forgot, we had just gotten that. Let's see what this looks like. Only 698. Katharina, who we defeated multiple times, did 5,000 damage to bro. Huh?
Imagine my frustration trying to make this whole dream 500 characters. It's such a nitpicky thing that had me try to make it fit ended up waking me up for real.
Well, thank you for the 10 bits. I didn't know that the 500 characters was the limit on here. So that's the length of a little over, or just under 2 tweets, I guess. And you missed it, Vero. Earlier, I was talking about the dream that I had last night. I dreamt I had a girlfriend, but she was a bad kisser because even my subconscious cannot let me have nice things. But I appreciate that it woke you up a bit. Unless you do need to get back to sleep. It's up to you. It is your decision. Do what is best for you, but we would love to have you here. Decrease their attack for 3 turns. Yeah, we should probably stick with that.
Hack and slash!
Hack and slash! Oh crap! Oh, Stroll's dead! Oh, Stroll is dead! It repels physical attacks! Oh, that was not good.
What?
That's attack.
But we don't have a death counter for Stroll, so that's fine. And we're poisoned. Oh, but I resist it.
Stroll got knocked out.
I know it is.
Anyone get him back on his feet.
I will. Okay. Hang on. We gotta have Heismay resurrect him. We just bought a bunch of things that resurrect people, right? Balm of Life, yeah, Balm of Life. Actually, maybe we didn't buy a bunch of those, but we're gonna do that. Oh, okay, I should have done 50% because I'm gonna have Protag do some healing anyway. That was a waste of that item. I don't do good things.
Keep wearing her down.
And oh boy, we're gonna have to heal first. Next time we'll try and like actually cure the poison.
Much thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Okay, so we learned something. We learned. Oh, what? Does everything reflect? So we were able to do the wind thing because it ignores resistances. Oh crap, he probably reflects everything. So we're probably gonna have to only do stuff that ignores resistances or almighty. Okay, that is good to know. That is good to know. So this ignores resist. So I was just lucky that I picked something that ignored resistances. And his attack is way up. His attack is way up. Oh crap, I probably should have moved everybody to the back row. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. This is not good. Oh, that did a lot. Oh, Stroll is almost dead again. Oh, crap. We're dying.
I'm sorry.
Down. Someone help her. Not like this! Someone, help, please!
I mean, the good news is that while Stroll and Yufa are dead, they're no longer poisoned. You're going to the back row, bro. You're going to the back row. You're gonna revive Yufa with one half.
This should work.
Protag's gonna heal everybody. Oh, he's dying.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone
Bat Boy
get
is
him back on his
dying.
feet?
This is not going well.
Healing power.
This is not going
Quite a
nearly as well
move.
as the previous dragon did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Distant black howl. Are you guys enjoying my pain?
Curse.
Are you guys enjoying? Oh no! Stop criticaling her! Stop criticaling me!
Now that's
Oh, but he
the
missed the bat!
beautiful dodge.
Hey!
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
We can, but we also need to stay on the offensive here. I need a sip of water. This is not how I wanted today to go. Okay, so let's think out here. Let's think here. Let's think here.
Said to belong to a priestess.
His attack is way up. We gotta debuff his attack. Do we have anything that debuffs attack? Emerald Vortex. Oh, that just ignores resistance. This is all. We gotta see. Do we have any item that removes all buffs from guys? We're gonna have Protag will do the healing after Heisme resurrects Stroll. Actually, before that, did we move the back row? We gotta move the back row. We're gonna use an item.
Before the pain sets in.
We're going to, I know we got to cure the poison at some point, but it's like not as big of a priority. We need to remove its buffs. Removes all, no, debuff, crap. And we only got 4 of these because we used too many of them last time. We should have stopped somewhere to buy more of them. So we got to remove its huge buff on attack.
Heisman,
A curse,
your
is
head.
it?
And then
Don't
you
attack anyone or it'll hurt.
are going to, wait, are you in the back
No.
row? You're on the back row. You are going to do a revival medicine onto Stroll. Protag's going to do some healing.
I
And
was
then on the
saving
next
this.
turn, hopefully we can go back on the offensive. We are still alive. Somehow.
In my veins.
I don't know how. This is not going well.
Too
can
bad
do this.
Logan didn't get the note on how to win.
Much
Fine.
thanks.
As
I'm
your mod, I need
grateful.
to pass you said note. Come closer. So you should have watched any How to Train Your Dragon media new or old to help boost up the training power, and that's the only way to beat it.
You know, I actually had a joke at the beginning of the stream about how to train your dragons. That makes sense. Then I would have known. Because I assume that is a documentary.
gonna wither
How to
away
Train Your
if we don't cure
Dragon.
him.
So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate it. Okay. It buffed its attack way back up again. So we only got like 3 of those items, but I think for right now we need to keep using them. That'll give us like about 3 turns where that we can at least still lay into it.
We're
We're not going to have Yufa do it though, because that she has attacks that can ignore its resistances. Both Yufa and Protag have attacks that can hit it. So, but Protag needs to do some healing. We might actually just have Stroll do an item for Stroll and Heisme, item for healing and debuffing on him, and then we're gonna stay on the offensive. Oh boy. Actually, do you have anything that like heals us? Do we have anything that does that? Summon fairy. Like, I feel like she used to have a summon that's dark damage, fire damage, electric damage, light damage, ice damage, revives. Oh, any allies from a KO and restores all to full HP. I should have been having her do the healing then. Or maybe, I don't know. Summon Dragon God, Noble Summoner's Soul, passive if wielder defeats an enemy. Okay, doesn't matter. And that's only, okay, yeah, this is
No, not this.
not ideal. Okay, I should read some more in the chat. Nora says, astigmatism is where you see lights, but they're like blurry, like a street light. You see it like lines coming off it, but is it caused by the shape of the eyeball, like Krista was saying though? Oak says, and still doesn't pay for anything. Nora says, what's that? Oak says, it's severe anxiety disorder that makes you have a strong fear of leaving your home. Crystal says, yeah, astigmatism makes your eyes into oval, pretty sure. Okay, so it is that. Oak says, I also have astigmatism. Nora says, I see. Kukita said, oof, yeah, that'd be something. Hope something works out at some point. And Oak says, yeah, I've been working on it. And Nora says, I also have astigmatism and just really poor eyesight. Over on YouTube, Jack says, and now it makes me happy to know Logan is a Yu-Gi-Oh purist. Well, I used to play it back in the day, and it gets confusing now. And I watched the original cartoon and all that, but yeah, I appreciate sending people to the Shadow Realm. Okay, ignore weaknesses because we do need to somehow do damage to bro. Actually, he's not my bro. He's trying to kill me.
Before the pain gets worse.
Okay, so what do we have that can do a lot of healing to a lot of people? 50% all. No, we want to do just Where are we at? Like, 200 all allies, that ought to be enough. Spirit Dusk, yeah, because it looks like the amount we have, that should top us all off. So Protag will be able to stay on the offensive. Is Stroll in the front row?
Hold on. I love how you got disappointed and sat back. Sorry to break it to you. Not only am I blind to this game, but I also barely awake. Never trust your mouth.
Well, I know that you're blind to the game, but I thought that maybe you would have heard something. You were actually gonna like help me out, because Beowulf isn't here to know that you had broken the no helping rule. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, and I appreciate it. As long as it's funny, that makes it okay. So let's see. Yeah, we need to go back over here, and we're gonna use one of those amnesty things. So, wow, yeah, this is. I gotta find out where the heck we bought these from in the first place. Amnesty Talisman, we're just staying poisoned, because the poison only does like 15 damage. That's not a whole heck of a lot. Yeah, you're gonna go to the back, and you're gonna use Royal Slash on this guy.
The magic seed.
I'd say I should feel good that we're like, almost halfway down his health, but a quarter of his total health was done just by Katarina. Attack rose dramatically again. Poison. Purple Toxic Claw. Distant Black Howl. Okay, that actually didn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage to us. But some people are cursed, though. It's Heisme and Stroll, but that's fine. That's fine. This is not a big deal. We're actually in a pretty good position this turn, I think.
Even my strength will be needed.
Yufa, you're going to use Emerald Vortex again on this guy.
Blow away!
Yeah, okay.
Stroll's been hacked.
So far, so good.
Hit with backlash if he attacks.
He's not going to attack. He is going to do just a little bit of healing, but we can use like a lighter healing item, because we just want to keep everybody topped off is all. So where is it? We want to do, we want like 100 to all allies. Where's that going to be? There we go. Great Fairy Dust. That should be enough to keep everybody topped off.
Let's try this.
And that doesn't count as an attack, so he's fine.
Thank
Oh
you.
boy. I gotta read some more though. Let's see. Oak says, the main reason I'm homeschooled because going to school every day kept trying to kill me. Also, my guidance counselors were awful. So bad. Nora said my body doesn't like my eyes, I guess. Terrible eyesight. And trichotillomania. I know I've heard that before. It doesn't end in phobia, but for a second I thought that was like the fear of like lots of little holes and things. Specifically for my eyelashes, so I just don't have half my eyelashes, ... fun. Quick said, by the way, I think Vero is still asleep. They stopped by very early in my stream, but I haven't been seeing them since. I think Vero may also still be asleep now as typing stuff, which is fun, but I haven't gotten to it, so I can't verify the non-TTS stuff, but I'm just delighted that Vero was here. Okay.
Curse is it?
Curse is it. We need to get in the habit of not being able to debuff his attack. I know that'll give him an extra turn. So I think what we're going to do is, in order to get 2 more attacks in, Heisme is just going to pass his turn. That'll go to Protag.
Behold, come forth,
and you're going to do Royal
Soul.
Slash again. I'm trying to think if anybody else has like almighty attacks they can
Everyone is
use.
counting on me.
Except no, I think with Stroll and Heisme for right now, they're just going to be on support duty.
I pray you're ready.
And just, oh boy.
Be dispersed.
This is not good. If this dragon is this bad, I hate to think what the next one's gonna be. Toxic Breath. At least most of us are resisting it. Distant Black Howl. Oh, crap. Toxin Breath. Oh, missed Heisme at least.
Someone get him back on his feet.
Oh boy. Wait, who's dead? Stroll died again. Maybe I need to tag Stroll out just for like somebody who has more hit points or something. Maybe I should get Basilio into here. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Basilio in next for that. We're gonna, okay. But we might have to wait till next. The next time that we have like 4 turn icons, we'll do that. Because right now, Heisme needs to do an item for healing. We're gonna do 200 to all allies. Oh boy. Because I know Mantis has healing magic, but we gotta stay on the offensive. Oh, except Mantis is hexed. So Mantis probably can't. Oh, but Mantis could... Oh, crap. What can we do? Mantis will do an... No, Mantis can't do an attack. Okay, in that case, we're going to have Heisme resurrect Stroll. Mantis will heal Stroll. Heal everybody, including Stroll. Yufa will attack. Next turn, we'll swap out Stroll for hopefully Basilio, who I think might have, like, higher endurance or something. Maybe. So where's the There we go. Revives one from KO with 50% health.
I was saving this.
No, I know I was too. Let's see. Oak says, I didn't actually care about helping me because they just wanted me to come to school more because bad attendance would mean bad for their stats. It's always bad when you have like perverse incentives, you know? Quicketta says, since captions, now we only need Nate. Crystal says, 7, 8, 9. I know. I love the follow-up joke to that as well because 6 was afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. So that means 7 was a 6 offender.
He's getting hurt too.
Okay, and then you were actually going to do an attack, Yufa, right? Emerald Vortex. Can Katarina just come back? Because she was doing a lot of good stuff. Nora says to Oak, did you forget to put major Danganronpa spoilers in some of the new clips? Oak says ... Queen said, oof, that'd be awful. Oak, no, you didn't. Oak said, also Crystal, would you rather have no girlfriend or girlfriend who's bad at kissing? Oh, that was a poll. Oak said, I can still fix it. Oh crap, who's dying? Heismei's almost dead. What does Roar do? Oh yeah, Heismei's still alive, but Heismei took a hit, so we still haven't up the Batcat. And he recovered from his head.
Stroll, they got you with multiple ailments.
That's okay, Stroll's leaving. He's getting out of here. We're gonna swap Stroll out and bring in Basilio. Because I think Basilio has like at least more hit points, probably. Let's take a look at him. Can I just look at like Basilio himself, not just his archetype? I want to see like how he is. Okay, so you were just gonna.
I retreat for now.
Well, no, not Heismei. I'm at Stroll. Crap.
Insane in a fight.
I need
bloody
Heismei because he has that passive that he got from Max. Oh crap. This is not good. Okay, because you don't have any almighty stuff, do you? What are these things? Charge greatly increases, decreases attack for all enemies for 2 ranks for 3 turns. That's pretty good. So maybe we do want to keep him in here. But dang, we're gonna have to swap Stroll out next time for get Heismei back in. I'm not good at. How did I do that? How did I mess that up?
Gotta stay calm. You better be ready.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's do the war cry and decrease it at least a little bit.
Don't be scared.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing
You're gonna do an attack. We're gonna have Stroll actually do an actually. Yes, you're gonna do an attack because your Royal Slash does extreme damage.
This is it.
And then
Even my strength
we're gonna have you do
will be
healing, but with an item, because we can use one of those like Great Fairy Dusts or something like that. Actually, we can probably just do a regular. No, it's only 50. We need to do like at least 100. So we're gonna do a Great Fairy Dust on everybody. That should top us off.
no
Oh
use
crap! I should have put
holding back.
Basilio on the back row. Now he's gonna die too.
I owe you. That helped us out. I shall
And then
fight
Stroll, we'll
just
see
to
if we can do another swap out. And we're gonna do Stroll out for, except Heismei's, no crap, I can't, I gotta do it at the beginning of the turn because Heismei's gonna be super weak because he missed out on the healing. So in that case, I'm gonna pass my turn because then we can at least have Basilio come back. And you're gonna do another war cry on Bro to bring his attack and defense down even further. Oh boy! What did you guys, who voted what on the poll? Because I wonder if you guys are regretting your votes.
This is
Poisoned.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Poisoned.
I mean, at least when he keeps doing that, we resist some of them. Oh, but it criticaled! Oh, and it criticaled again.
Can anyone? I have to help everyone.
What do you,
I'll protect all of us.
oh, thank you, Calica. Oh, thank you,
Can't take any more.
thank you so much,
Someone
Calica.
heal him.
I know, we'll do the healing, but first,
Looking good here.
Basilio,
oh crap, wrong button, crap!
Use the cure or it's gonna take him out.
I meant to press L1, not R1. I lost one of those turn icons. Why am I so bad at this? We gotta swap you out. Cannot switch while afflicted with poison. Okay, so we gotta wait until we get to protagonist. Oh, crap. Okay, so you are going to actually attack, because we need to stay on the offensive still.
Let's all be dispersed. You missed.
Oh, crap.
Come on.
Oh, crap, so now we lose 2 turn icons. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Stroll, you're gonna use an item to heal. You're going to use... No, because we gotta swap out before we do the healing, though.
What are my options?
You're gonna pass your turn.
Youth is poisoned.
You're gonna do another war cry.
Don't be scared.
That's gonna use up that. We'll get to Pro Tag. Pro Tag will be able to swap out a party member. We'll see if it just doesn't let a party member who is poison leave.
I'm counting on you.
No, I pressed the wrong button again. Crap!
Slowing you down,
I keep wanting to do R1 instead of L1. I totally wasted the new turn icons that she gave us. Okay, so we gotta heal everybody. We gotta heal everybody up. Why am I so bad at this? Why am I so bad at this?
My thanks.
Chat, please don't judge me. You have every right to judge me, but please don't judge me.
Damn poison.
Is there anything you can do that's helpful, bro? Increases caster's hit evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Increases caster's attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Oh, heavy. Oh, he has almighty. We could be doing that. I didn't even realize that he could be on the offensive as well. So let's do that because yeah, just do that. That did not do much. Why are you so weak, bro? Dakunda. All debuff effects removed. Great. Oh boy. Attack rose dramatically. Poison tail. Poisoned.
At this rate,
And critical, so he gets an extra turn. Toxin breath. And a weakness. I need to read some chat for a while. I need to stop playing this game.
Cecilio's poisoned. You
I-
need to cure or they're gonna take him out.
How am I so bad at this? That last turn was a nightmare of me being bad. Nora says, Oak put a whole execution in there and didn't write Danganronpa spoilers. Well, the problem is, even if you write Danganronpa spoilers on it, like as a clip, that could still show up in a shout out for somebody. Like, shout outs don't like sense if the word spoilers is in the clip title. Huh?
As long as no one says hand the controller lil bro on TikTok. You probably still play better than you think you do.
I think they might. They probably will. TikTok is not kind to me sometimes. I don't know if you guys realize that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay. Thank you, Vero. And I'm glad that you're still here. I mean, I'll feel bad if you really needed to sleep, but I selfishly am glad that you're here.
I walk a royal path.
Okay, so Pro Tag, let's see if you can command Stroll, even though Stroll has an almighty thing. Command Stroll. Okay, so it's not with the person doing that, it's because Stroll has poison. So in that case, we would have to heal Stroll. We do have, oh crap, I didn't have him inherit the skill to, I guess I have an item for it, but then what do we do? What do we do here? Okay, so if I have him do an item to heal Stroll, you have to swap Stroll out for Heismay. Because Heismay's like last Royal Virtue thing, it was a thing that if he ever dodges an attack, the enemy loses all turn icons. And that happened a couple of times already. So I feel like if that happens on any times he does like Poison Breath, that really will help us out. So that's why, even though Stroll has an almighty attack, as you see, it didn't do a whole heck of a lot. So we're going to use an item that'll cure poison. There we go, poison for one. Do I have a thing for poison for all allies? Or maybe just the thing that cures all ailments for all allies? I think it was like something panacea, right? How many of those do we have? Cures any oh, that's for one almighty, oh, we only have 3 of those. Okay, so here, yeah, we're just gonna go, robust remedy on Stroll.
Let's try this.
So now he's gonna be able to leave. And when Heismay comes in, he's just gonna have to do a really potent item healing thing. So you're gonna do that, party, switch out Stroll for Heismay.
I won't fail you.
There we go. And that's fine, that's still fine. This is gonna get us back in it. And now we're gonna do one of these that does like 300 to all allies. Great Spirit Dust. And that should get us either topped off or everybody close to being topped off.
Allow me to use this.
I knew you'd help.
I'm grateful.
Okay, doing pretty good, looking good on health here. All right, okay. This is nice. And, let's see. Do we want to stay on the offense? Do we want to do another war cry to try and take his attack and defense down further? I think no, because we already did one of those. I think we got to stay on the offense, so we got to tag over to Pro Tag, who's going to do,
let's go.
Another one of these Royal Slashes. What is the thing that has 99? Hero's Cry adds 4 turn icons, can be used once per, we might need to do that at some point here. Royal Slash
The magic
on this guy. Okay, so we're still in it. Still in it somehow. Great Dragon's Wrath. Attack rose dramatically. Purple Toxin. Oh, come on, miss. Like, dodge it, Heismay.
I see your
Yes! See, that's why I want Heismay in here, that he loses his turns. Oh, Heismay's being a little MVP. Queen Katie, be proud of your little bat bro. Okay. So, we can keep going. Emerald Vortex ignores resistances. Attack with that. There we are, there we are. When we get over to Heismay, Heismay is going to do some mild item
I'm
healing
gonna keep wearing her down.
Poisoned?
with just a Great Fairy Dust. We only got 4 of them, but that's okay. We don't really use those very often. We're just going to top everybody off.
I was saving this.
Basilio's going to do another War Cry. And then
Who should I do? Better be
Pro Tag. Yeah, because he's all the way back. And this also lowers defense a little bit. Then Pro Tag is going to do another Royal Blade attack.
It's okay.
Or Royal Slash, sorry. Okay, I think we've got a groove here. I don't feel good about this yet, but we're surviving. We got it down to about like a quarter of its total health. There's a chance we might win. Vero, did you get here in time earlier for the, oh, and he dodged again. Heismay dodged, see? We're doing great. Vero, were you here earlier for the prediction? Did you vote in the prediction? Okay, so we can do the same pattern we did before. We're gonna have Yufa and Pro Tag stay on the offense. Heismay is gonna do item healing, and then we're gonna get more War Cries from Basilio. He may, the dragon may do the thing to kind of undo the debuffs, but that'll at least use up one of his turns. So Emerald Vortex, and I should keep reading the chat. Anyway, Oak says they haven't posted yet. Crystal with the lurk said I'm gonna take a shower because I'm not stinky like Pro Tag. Well, if you're not stinky, then you don't need a shower. Quingita said Apothecary Diaries equals P. Crystal says we'll do this before I shower. Give me a sec. Quingita said have a good shower, Crystal. Don't be like Hero. Oh, hang on. Don't be like Hero and never shower. Does that mean did Crystal miss the prediction as well? Did I do that while she was in the shower? Huh?
I missed it by a margin. It's okay, you can think of me saying you got it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate just the moral support. Because I don't know how I've made it this far. I am thinking that the next dragon is probably going to be very, very difficult based on this. So thank you very much for the 10 bits and the encouragement and for believing in me. I hope, Jax, over on YouTube, that you're still believing in me, that you haven't, like, given up on me after this, because that one turn was awful. War Cry lowers defense even more. And then you do your Royal Slash. Come on. The magic seeds! Yeah! Dakunda, that's gonna remove his debuffs. Once again, it uses up one of his turns, so that's fine. Great Dragon's Wrath. Attack grows dramatically. Distant Black Howl. And that hexed a couple of people. Crap, it hexed Protagonist. That's not good, because we want Protagonist to be able to be on the offense. But it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. See, he's already, like, sulking. He's getting close-ish to death. Huh? Okay, Emerald Vortex from you. Over here.
Help me finish. Captain's been hit with a hex.
Me?
The attack?
Poison?
He's getting hurt too.
I'm trying to think here. Trying to think. How do we want to do this? Because you don't have any almighty attacks, do you here? Do you, bro? Oh, this is heavy physical almighty. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll have you do some almighty damage. I had forgotten that he still had that. And we'll have Basilio do a War Cry, and Pro Tag will just heal, and we'll let the Hex kind of just deal with itself. So yes, that's heavy physical almighty damage. Because we got lots of money, we can totally do that. Just don't miss. Just don't. Oh crap! Only 256. That is not enough. That was a mistake. You're gonna do another War Cry. And then Pro Tag will just top everybody off while he is hexed. Also, I need to pay attention to MP because it is starting to get a little bit low already, as it is. Oh, Crystal with a pin message saying, I may not have voted in the prediction, just know I believe in you defeating the dragon. Thank you, Crystal. Did you believe earlier? Or is this just because I'm actually getting somewhat close now?
Quite a boon.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And attack grows dramatically again. And once again, if nothing else, the War Cry makes him use up one of those every turn because he needs to keep it topped out. And there, Heismay dodge. Heismay is like the MVP in this. I feel so bad that we accidentally sent him away earlier. And Pro Tag is unhexed, so he's still going to be able to be on the offense. So once again, Emerald Vortex.
Give me strength. The enemy still stands.
And there we go. Yep, Heismay is poisoned, but that's okay. We're just going to do... I mean, everybody's... I'm just going to top us off because I need to play very, very conservatively on the defense here with our HP. Because we've had people dying. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Allow me to use this.
We're going to do that. That's going to basically top everybody off.
Thanks.
We're going to get another War Cry in, and then a Royal Blade. Berserker! Heismay's got a lot of MP, though. Oh boy, howdy does he. Behold, Royal Slash.
This is it.
Come on, come on. We're getting close-ish. I feel like some of these attacks were doing a lot more damage a while back. Maybe it was because, like, his defense was so deboosted. Okay, that's not like that much damage. Toxin breath. Oh crap, Basilio's weak against that?
Too slow.
Oh, but he missed Basilio that time.
Heisme's poison.
Okay, this is gonna need more than those item healings. We're gonna have Protag do some healing here.
Fullest power.
Oh crap, and Yufa's running low on MP, isn't she? This is gonna be like the last Emerald Vortex she's gonna be able to do.
Let all be dispersed. I'm sorry.
Oh, but at least did 1,000. That was a lot.
Poisoned.
Actually, maybe we're gonna need to use a big item healing right now because Protag could really benefit from being able to do a full-on attack because his defense is so low at the moment, and it'll be even lower if Basilio does one more Warcry before we get over to him. So we're gonna use a how many we got? Actually, a regular Spirit Dust with 200 ought to be enough to top everybody off, I think. So sure, let's do that. Spirit
I was
Dust,
saving this.
top off everybody.
I'm grateful.
That helped us out.
And then we're gonna do one more Warcry, and then Royal Blade. It probably won't be quite enough to kill it, but if we just hang in there, we might be able to get him on the next turn, assuming he doesn't bust out some really big attacks, and I don't screw up like I did before.
By this power.
Royal Slash.
The magic seed.
Come on.
It's still up.
Oh crap, that didn't do nearly enough. Dakunda, that's gonna remove the debuff, so his defense is gonna be back up. And then Great Dragon's Wrath to get his attack back up, but once again, that used up 2 of his turn icons. Poison Tail. And another Poison Tail. Oh, but missed Heisme, but it was too late. That was last turn icon. I need to read some more here in the chat. Queen Katie said, Yoink's death counters. Oh, I've been holding it together just by a thread, Queen Katie. Nora says, I'm going to go find one of your ex-girlfriends. Try it. I bet you can't. Queen Katie said, a reminder for counters. Heisme 6, Mantis 5, Game Over 3, and Basilio 4. Nora said, Logan, did you see my Danganronpa drawing? I have not. If not, you should check. Took me 3 hours. Okay, well, we'll pause for just a moment in this fight because I feel like it's going a little bit better.
This poison.
Right now, as Yufa says that she's dying of poison. Is it in the artwork? Oh, I don't know why I'm asking because it's probably going to be there. Let's see. Why is my... There we go. There we go. For some reason, my Discord app wasn't responding very well. Oh, and there's Queen Katie's animation. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I scroll. Oh, I see it.
This poison.
It's Celeste and Kyoko from Danganronpa. Oh, look at that. That's it. That's nice. I feel like Celeste, I would be like so, if I wanted to do Danganronpa fan art, I'd be so worried about it because like her costume seems so detailed to me. So good job, well done. Oak says, I'm not a good kisser, but I'm good enough. It's like the whole thing where if you're in a group of 2 people and you run away from a lion, you don't have to be faster than the lion, you just have to be faster than the other guy. So you don't have to be good, just good enough. Okay, she's poisoned. What do we want to do here? She doesn't have enough mag to do her Emerald Vortex anymore though. What do these other things do? Anything down here? No.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
Do you have any... No, we don't want to do a... Can't use synthesis due to status ailment. Okay, you are gonna heal everybody with an item?
Why are we fast to lie?
What did I lie about? Oh, about being a good kisser? Is that what we're saying? But thank you very much for the 10 bits. What was I lying about? Yeah. What?
Logan, you said that lion thing as if it's a common occurrence for you. Have you done that before?
Do you not know this? This is a common... Do you not get it? You get attacked by a lion, you run and you get in the car. And you do it faster than at least one other person in your group.
This poison.
This is common knowledge. But thank you both, Vero and Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, I gotta think. I still don't know. What was I lying about, Vero? But thank you for the 10 bits. Yeah, because she doesn't have enough MP anymore. We could tag her up for somebody else, but I don't think anybody else is gonna be able to even do as well as she is doing right now.
This poison.
I think if we pass one turn, we can have somebody else give her maybe an MP item, and then it'll come back around to her again, and then she can do that. So let's do that.
Please go right ahead.
We're gonna pass.
Captain's poisoned. We better cure that before the pain sets in.
We are going to have Heisme do some powerful item healing. Let's see where we're at. We could probably get away with just a great fairy dust. That ought to be enough. And then instead of a Warcry, Basilio will give some type of an MP item over to Yufa. I hate to use it like right at the end of the fight, but we need to. Honestly, we just need something that'll be able to give like at least 30 or so MP. So let's see, what is something that'll give at least 30 MP? Oh, this is HP recovery. There we go, MP. We'll do a Magla Potion. That ought to be enough to give it to Yufa.
All right.
All right, and then both Protag and UFO will be on the offensive, and then we should be good.
Let's go.
And we might be able to finish him off now. Royal Slash.
This is it.
Oh,
Still here?
and he's still here. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Come on, Yufa, come on,
Here I
Yufa.
go.
Where's your Emerald Vortex? Deal extreme magic wind damage. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Blow away.
Come on! Hey, we did it! Yeah! Mods, reward the faithful with the points from the prediction. Cause I did it. Oh, wow. I'm gonna get a lot of Heroes Leafs of Light from that, I think. See, Nora says, I'm ... not a kisser. Oak says, L. Nora said, it's a great life. Nora said, oh, I forgot what I told chat yesterday. Crystal says, I can be the one to do the excellent kissing. Yeah, I've never kissed anyone in my life. In that case, you have no proof you're bad at it. Oh, no, and there we go. There's a prediction. 6.8K, go to Oak and Queen Katie Bat. There you go. Because you believed in me. You got rewarded. Let's see. Crystal says, to do. Nora says, real. Oak says, yes, we have lots of DILFs and lots of babies. Nora said, quote, we have a wide variety of age. Me, Crystal says, Clam and Rukov are our community DILFs for real. Well, it depends. They are dads. It just depends on if y'all would ILF them. I don't know. Oak says, we have not done any hero hangouts, sadly. They're not the greatest, but there is something in them that enhances the bad ending, if you get the bad ending. Queen Gator said they did see a crack CG at the start of chapter 4, though. Oh, that one is the one I'm thinking of, where you get the, what was the item? Because they call it a different item in every game. Was it a man's nut? Is that what it's called in the first one, or is that what it's called in the second one? Oak said, why are there so many hangouts and so little time? There's actually quite a bit of time, but yeah, you can't get through everybody in the entire game. You have to do like the new game plus, or I think after the game there's basically, what do they call it? It's like school mode or something, where basically you're just in the school as if nobody's threatened to die and you can just hang out with everybody. Especially because some characters die before you're physically capable of even getting to the end of their hangouts. Let's see, Queen Gator said, my dad has the same glasses. I think, oh, what was I saying? The progressive lenses. Okay, let's keep going off of this screen now. But I did it!
Decent result.
I did it! How many leaves? Oh, I only get 3. I thought I'd get more than that.
I didn't know I had
Good
it
boy,
in me.
you were the MVP of this. Good boy,
I am
Heisme.
most certainly stronger than
Yeah,
I
and you
was.
actually no, you as well. Yufa and Heisme. The two of them. Stroll was worthless. I was so disappointed in Stroll. I thought he would be good. Oh, and then you Stroll. Whew, we made it through another trial. Guess all we needed to do was put our minds to it. Oi, weird little fairy lady, come on out. We did the test just like you said.
Impressive.
Marvelous, a splendid performance. Didn't think you'd have the muscle to put the beat out on a second dragon? The power at thy command is undeniable.
accept my
Born
cherry.
from the corpus of the beast subdued, I bestow upon thee the dragon's raiment. May it serve thee well. Hey. Loot Cardinal Dragon Robe. Quest clear. Try the Dragon Bygone Legacy. The dragon, the Tower of Insolence, was defeated.
Please, have a look.
Incredible! I can feel the mag overflowing from it, just like the armor we earned last time. Hey, Heisme is troubled. Something bothering you, old man? The treasure not enough for ya?
No.
No, I find no fault with the treasure itself, yet I remain unconvinced. Is this really all the forbidden power amounts to?
That's true.
You know, you're not wrong. I love a good piece of armor, but that's all they are. They don't seem like the type of things you'd label forbidden and then build 3 whole terrible towers with dragons on top just to protect.
Well,
Whoa, guess you guys aren't as dumb as you look.
So it stands to reason that upon completion of the final trial in the 3rd tower, you shall reveal to us the true nature of this forbidden power?
Now, why would I spoil the surprise, huh?
I have no trouble with the treasure. I was just hoping I would find ashes somewhere in there.
Yeah, just some ash and bone to put in a jar. I got a collection. Yeah, don't judge me. It's not like I put little My Little Pony figurines in jars. You know, I'm a respectable person. I just put the remains of children in jars.
Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Let me take a look over on YouTube. Jax posted a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I missed these messages. Jax says, Logan, what arcana would you be? Oh, did I miss that early? Because I think I read the one after that about being a Yu-Gi-Oh purist. I think I accidentally skipped that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I even had our good buddy Classic Brian pop in to try and talk, because he asked me the same thing and tried to talk about the arcane. I feel like I'm not familiar enough with them to know which I'd be. Like, you guys probably know them better. What would you think? Oh, a pin message. This pin by Crystal, written by Queen Katie. Oh, why you lying? Oh, it was a pun. I didn't get it because it was like verb with TTS. Like, that's what Vero was saying. Oh, that's good. Why you lying? Ah, now I get it. I'm sorry, Vero. If I disappointed you by not getting your pun, but now I get it. Thank you very much. Jack says, I believe wholeheartedly in my Messiah. Logan will save us all. I'm not your Messiah, but I did succeed.
Okay, well, I was going to do the Megalovania fight from Undertale to test out my new keyboard and try to do it without healing. I was going to brag to you all about beating it with no healing, and then I failed 4 attempts in a row, so NVM. Boo.
Ah! Oh, NVM. I thought you said in the end. I don't know how you can do that game with using like just keyboard. Like when I first played Undertale, it was on my old laptop before I got this computer. And so I was doing like a mouse trackpad to try and move around. And then toward the end, because I got all the way through and I got to the Sans fight and the Genocide run, and I just couldn't get it. Then I tried plugging in a controller and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier. This is so much better, but I never got around to finishing it because then I got busy with stuff and then got a computer and never, I don't even know if like my old laptop had the save file synced up to Steam. So if I tried to access it, if I'd be able to, or if I'd have to like manually download the save file like onto the computer from my laptop. Oh, I just gotta breathe for a second. I was getting kind of stressed out there, but thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. Let's see, Oak said, why are there so, oh, I already read that. Quiggy said, he always complains, caption, magnet pills. It's Spyro. Oh crap, did we just kill Spyro the Dragon? I actually have the Spyro trilogy on Steam and would like to play it one of these days. Nora said, pretty lady Hulkenberg. Quiggy said, do I see at least one death? Yes, yes. Do I think Logan could make it through? Yes. Okay, but the one death, well, I mean, multiple times. It was Stroll. Or did you ever die? I think it was just Stroll died multiple times, right? None of the people with counters died. Queen Gator said, I have one faith. My theory, the fairy is going to be the final dragon. Oh, yeah, or maybe after we beat all 3 dragons, then we fight her and she's like a 4th boss.
You getting all the way through with a mouse pad is insane enough. If I can get to the papyrus fight unscathed. You're reminding me how I played Danganronpa with a mouse pad and shooting the words was a nightmare.
Oh my gosh, I hated that as it was. Oh, well, thank you for the 10 bits, Vera, by the way. And I totally hear you, and thank you for the compliment. I mean, I enjoyed the Undertale. Thank you for the raid Gallop.
Rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
He's not a cat.
By the way, speaking of Genshin.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Didn't they recast Paimon recently? Gallop as the new Paimon voice actor in there? Is it a good voice for Paimon? I think.
Places power supply.
What? What's happening? Oh, it's happening. Oh, because there were 2 the shout outs.
Maybe it has underground.
So I gotta ask, was there new Paimon voice? Do people like it? I think if they were gonna recast Paimon, because she was always in the high pitch, Paimon, I'm emergency food. They should just have gone like, I'm Paimon, mother effers, for like the new voice. Why would I spoil the surprise? When thou hast felled the final dragon and proven thy heroic potential, then and only then shall the power thou seeketh be revealed.
Do not.
So don't get all sidetracked before you make it to the next tower, got it? Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting there waiting for like ever. Yeah, if Juna didn't have the Valley Girl voice, that fairy definitely would. More nonsense than poof! Off she goes. Spare no concern for what she did or didn't say. We must press on.
True.
Agreed. Now let us return and sit down for a long overdue meal. You know what? After this, I fully agree with you.
Well then.
We've earned a good rest. Let's head back to the entrance. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're done here.
That's right.
Yes, let's head back.
Okay.
Sounds good. Great job, everybody. Super Falky says, I believe into the first try to, but I would win a bunch if not. Oh, did you vote against? Is that what it was? Quick said, thank you, Pink. Oh yeah, I feel like that's Katharina slander, comparing her to Oya.
Now then.
Okay, so that's just the generic dialogue, so we don't gotta talk to everybody. Let's save, and then let's get out of here. And I need to find the shop that sells those like, what are they, amnesty talismans or whatever, and I should stock up on some of those, even though it's not going to be Idol's Day. And then let's do it. Let's head to the third. Well, none of these dragons have killed me yet. I know Noobly was saying before that no, you should probably do the Luis dungeon before, so I assume I'm not going to be strong enough. Maybe I'll be over leveled for the final boss. But let's do it. Let's do it. I've got a thirst for dragon's blood now. After killing 2 of them, I've come to crave it. Thank you again, Katarina. You're awesome.
Come on, let's hurry up and go. I'm looking forward to this.
Please, Katarina, please show up to the next one. I need you so badly.
Hey.
It's gonna be night soon. Should we call it a day and head back?
Let's return to town immediately.
Should we head back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Yes, let's. Okay.
See you soon, I hope.
Oh, I think I'll go home.
Katarina, join us. You said this last time too. You're cute. Not as cute as Gallica, but you're dang cute. There was Vero with the TTS. Oak says, Vero. Quickity says, Vero. Oak said, did you hear that, Logan? Logan had a dream where he had a girlfriend, but she was bad at kissing. Nora says, Vero, you missed a wild dog and Rappa stream. Oak said, we love you, Vero. Good night. Vera said, hey, friends. Oak says, Vero. Quickity said, Vero posted a funny thing in the anime channel about Detective Conan. I'm going to have to check that out after the stream. Vera says, laughing. We'll check out Discord. Quickity said, yeah, Stroll can die. We're all good. Super Falcon said, oh, I remember the gimmick. I remember. Oak said, I may be regretting betting 5k points on yes. Quickity says, I'd quote, I mean, the good news is that while they're dead, they're no longer poisoned. Super Falky said, Heis made too strong. Quickity adds the quote. There's another quote. Add quote, do we have any item that removes all buffs from guys? Oak said, fun fact, Vero is in fact the goat for real, for real. Vera says, nah. Oak says, add quote, we just want to keep everybody topped off is all. Why? I feel like somebody else wanted to add that as, why is that funny? That's like the second time somebody's wanted to have, I say that all the time. It's like topped off, like your gas level, you know, right? I'll need to check the quotes then, because if we have a duplicate quote of that twice, I might have to delete one of them. Crystal adds a bunch of quotes. Oak says, oh no. Nora says, duty. Vera says, Crystal says, Vero. Oak says, we're getting close to quote 666. I hope it's something just sweet and innocent. Like, I'm a little innocent baby is all.
No way.
I didn't think we'd actually have to fight another dragon. Still can't believe it, to be honest. And apparently now we've got another tower to deal with. I doubt any of this is simple coincidence, and regardless of how many other dragons are out there, we've got to put them all down. Now, let's not get carried away, nor should you lose sight of our true reasons for doing all this. Remember, we've accomplished something remarkable today. Let us take satisfaction in that for now. We shall let this experience sustain our pride in the days to come.
The deadline is...
Okay, same stuff as before. But it's fine, like 11 days? We've got so much time.
I'd say we earned our rest today.
Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace. Yay.
The day of the hero draws near.
We shall see the crowning of a new king. 11 days remain. Quickity said captions, and he recovered from his hat. Nora said, trichotillomania, by the way, is anxiety disorder that causes one to pull out their hair. For me, it's eyelash. Oh, I think I remember you mentioning that. I'd forgotten what it's called, but thank you. I do remember that now. Quickity said, I'm not losing much, to be honest. Vera said to Crystal, hi. Quickity says, lol. Logan wasted Calicus.
You've got a man's face now.
Dojima?
I didn't see you while I was hospitalized.
I've got a man's face?
That's what made me notice.
Oh, I got a man's face. I got a, what? Was that a me clip? Was that a Logan clip roulette? Oh, another one.
Good enough. After all, it is me.
Diego Armando.
Chat, should I change over to this for the Godot voice for now on? Is
yes.
this what we want to do to someone?
Diego Armando.
I know we are already multiple chapters into the game, but I am more than happy to change it, but only if the chat wants it.
That was in case you couldn't tell, that was Diego Armando. Back when I had no microphone. Thank you very much for the Logan clip roulette. It seems Frank sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling.
Look at this.
I wish I could do more, but for now, this I'll have to do. Stay safe. Health incense with the pa-pa-pa.
I love how them is a part of the voice.
Diego Armando. Exactly. You know how, like, if you try and do a goofy voice, sometimes you have to have a sound that, like, leads you into it. That's why when I'm doing Judgy, a lot of times you're like, oh, just like that. Oh, Judgy. Hey, court is now in session. Oh, Mr. Right. Oh, Edge. Oh, we got to give a picture to Maria also. Hey, Maria, would you like a photo?
Oh, mister, you're here.
That reminds me, I have Norris's drawing on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. Give it to Maria. Is Tiff here to see this, that we're interacting with Maria? Let's see. Quick Kitty in all caps. Logan wasted Gallica's icon ASAP. At least, though, I didn't do that without those. Because then I would have been really screwed without the extra turns. Vera said, man, I missed a prediction. It's okay. Y'all got it. He's sure keeping us up on our toes. Quick Kitty is a keyboard slam. More icons lost. I'm laughing. Oh, Vera says, I'm glad Bayo isn't here. Oh, that'd be awful. Please don't let Beowulf see any of that. Quick said, I was going to say before he misclicked, imagine he misses an attack anyway after Gallica gave him the extra icon. Quick said, keyboard slam, this is the best thing. I'm snitching to Beowulf. No! Vera said, aneurysm induced in gameplay. Quick said, I'm assuming the only one who died so far is Troll and Yufa. Quick said, so no counters yet. Oak said, no, like a YouTube clip, please pin. Vera said, it'll be mad funny if he ever made a clip with my TTS now that I think about it. Quickita said, you know what's wild about Logan misclicking? I'd give him an excuse if he hadn't played a game in like 2 weeks, but he's been doing the exact, this every other day. He should have the exact button down. I'm not quite every other day. Twice a week isn't exactly every other day. But in this case, it was just, well, no, it was 3 days ago. That's enough to forget all the controls, right? Chad, it's not enough time to forget all the controls. I'm just bad at this. I gave the decaying estate drawing to Maria.
Wow. Mister, did you really go on top of a cloud? There was a building in the sky. Is it in Grand Trad too?
I told Maria about the memories I made there.
I see, so there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we can hang them up in the inn's walls. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey. And you can come back and look at them too, right? Ever since the colour of the sky went funny, everyone's been acting kind of weird too. They all have a scary look on their face, like this. And they fight all the time, like this. Mister, if you become king, like this. Will things go back to normal, like this?
And then she leaves. Maria and Fabienne put up the drawings I gave them on the walls of the inn. And then she just stayed right there. Okay, so let's turn in our bounty. Let's see if we can find that shop where we buy whatever those amnesty talisman things were. And then let's go do the next dragon thing, the next dragon trial. Let's. Why not? I don't learn from my past mistakes. Crystal says, excuse. Quigita said, I don't care, I'm so giddy. Super Valky said, yeah, Heisme is OP. Crystal with some emotes. Quigita said, well, while Logan is dying here, shall we do more quote archiving? Let me see where I last left off. Says, I'm gonna do 39, this time from 25. So I can scroll through some quotes here. Quigita's going, bro, Heisme heart. Oak says, add quote, Basilio's gonna do another war crime. Wait, what? Is that what I said? Oh, war cry. I didn't say war crime. I said war cry. Super Falcon said, which difficulty is this on? It's just normal. I'm just not good at it is all. Let's go in here. Vera said, probably normal. Quigita says, Heisme with a heart. Some more quotes to scroll through. Crystal says, I may not have voted the prediction. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Super Falky says, poor dragon did nothing wrong. Am I already at the point where the dragon died? Hey, you want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you. Oh, wait, who do I report that to? Oh, maybe it wasn't a bounty. It was just a reportable quest. We got to figure out where that quest we report to. Proof of power. I defeated the Zeocroptos and obtained the Bramblethorn baton. I should report back to the requester at the Opera House Square in Altabury. Okay, so that's where we're going. I just assumed it was here. So we got to go to Altabury.
Me too.
While we're there, we'll check the potion shops, I guess. So we want to go up to the Opera House. Oh, there we go. Opera House. I think that's it. Yeah, Opera House Square. Gotta teleport. Okay, let's do it. Crystal says, oh, I already read that. Queen Katie says, Heisme again with a heart. Vera says, lion, lying. Queen Katie said, why are you lying? Please pin that, I beg. Vera says, stuck on mobile. Crystal, save us. Queen Katie said, no, even on mod mode. I thought you got the update. I just had to breathe and stretch for a second there. So mod mode on mobile still doesn't allow you to do that? Obsessive soldier.
Splendid.
Splendid. Wait, that dangerous looking club is the Bramblethorn baton. I never thought I'd see it. Let me get a closer look. Go ahead. This is the Zeocropos' club. There's no doubt about it. So you really did defeat it.
Well, you gonna say it now? Come on, admit it that we're powerful enough to take on Luis.
I will admit that you're clearly stronger than a Zeocropos, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Luis. Nevertheless, you took me seriously, and for that, I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who you may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Luis. Perhaps you'll really be able to push past Luis and onto that shining throne. You have my respect. Grudgingly.
Real help to me.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it will help you in your fight against that vile pretender. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra. Go on. Ba-da-da-ding.
Mission accomplished.
Quest clear. We deliver the Bramblethorn baton to the soldier and received our reward. Yay.
All right.
Yay. Got some more pips. Let's see. Oh, Queekity with a highlighted message saying, on the bright side, though, we now officially have the first 41 quotes archived in the spreadsheet. Nice! Queekity said, boo, no death counters. Heisme with a heart said, nah, Logan, they sadly missed that in chapter 3. I had to show them after the trial because they didn't believe Celeste's drills were fake. Queekity says, I meant the one with Hero. Queekity said, oh, timestamp 2:12:32. So I'm only like 15 minutes behind. Let me take a look over at YouTube for a second. Jack says, I'm not quite familiar with the Arcanas myself, but from name alone, I would say you're the Jester Arcana. I'll take, wasn't that what Adachi was? Wasn't he the Jester, I think? You'd also share an Arcana with my beloved Adachi. Ah, there we go, if that were the case. Well, he's just a delightful, silly little guy. So I think that's fun. Chat, can I be y'all's Jester? Can I be y'all's silly little guy? Oh, it seems I misunderstood you. For that, I apologize. It will be far from easy to defeat Luis, but know I am on your side. Fight hard.
Yeah.
We appreciate the thought. Let's not let him down, Mantis.
Okay. Wait, no, why am I going? I don't need to go up there. We should check out the potion shop here. See if it maybe has any of those items. Talismans, would they be at that shop? I think there was like someone that sold talismans in Verga Island, so maybe there. Let's check out this shop.
Greetings.
Even though it's not Idol's Day. Oh, I heard something interesting. You know Katharina, don't you? Then I suppose I shouldn't have been so harsh. I'll lower my prices just a bit. Okay, what do we have? Sage's Pill restores 50% to 1, 50% to all. We should definitely buy 2 of these, get these back up to about 10. Slapstick Fan, give a good whack for charm. Cures any status ailment for 1 ally. May inflict daze on 1 enemy, removes all buff effects. Oh, there we go! On all enemies, yes. Yes, you know, let's get like a bunch of these. Let's get like, there we go. I'm just gonna spend a whole bunch of money. Give me those. Is that enough? I don't know if 30 is enough. Let's go ahead and get like another 10. Another 10. Is that, you know, that's not enough. That's not enough. Let's make sure we got like 50 of these. Because if both dragons did those so far, removes all debuffs on all allies. Let's get like 11 of these. What else do we want to do? Ambrosia. No. What? Let's see. Slapstick Fan, Heartwarmer, Frostbite 1. Panacea. Let's get like another 10 of these, just in case. I'm just gonna use a lot of money. I got a lot of money. We got that money to spend. Okay. Good. I think we are set. So we found that quick. So let's do the other dragon trial. Let's at least try to get to the dragon. We might have to wait till the next time to fight the dragon, because that fight, how long was I fighting that dragon? That had to have been at least a half hour, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's do another dragon, y'all. Let's make bad decisions together. Vera said, it okay, you eventually got it laughing, and at Oak, it's okay, you did your best. Well, I thank you for your understanding, Vero. Oak says, hey, I got real close, but it's a hard fight, and I couldn't do the last round without healing before. I mean, I will acknowledge, like, the Sans fight is hard. Stroll, what do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself, bro? Actually, we've already talked to him before. Let's just head to the Gauntlet Runner. Oop, wrong button. There we go, head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
And yeah, like I said, another dragon fight. I will have another one of those towers to run up, but we could probably get to there by the end of the stream. But first, we have to comb our hair and check the pantry. Washroom. Let's see. And there's where the Gallop raid was. Thank you again, Gallop, for the raid. Oak says, Gallop. Queen said, oh my gosh, Vera the same. I got lucky because I had a crap PC, so everything was slow. Vera said, this being a common experience is sad. Queen says, Horrorpedia. What is that's like gotta be a Wikipedia for horror stuff, right? Oak says, I just found out that the drummer from American Football just got a drum cover of a Jane Remover song. This crossover is wild. I don't even know what American football is. I know that in like France, that's what they call football, because they call soccer football. And yes. Okay, let's see, which tower do we have to go for the next one?
No.
We have to go to the Spire of Blind Faith just off of Verga Island. So yeah, let's save and then go do that. And actually, hang on, before we do that, let's review what the informant said, just in case there's like any items that maybe we need. I should try to be more like prepared, since I was very not prepared for that dragon there. Queen Katie said, my wonderful nerdy man, Horrorpedia. Oh, is that what Gallop was playing? Gallop says, Horrorpedia reminds me of my friend I chat to. I should find out about my casting call I did on Monday. Oh, did you have an audition? Break a leg. Quickie said, I remember getting it for myself for Christmas on my old as heck Vista laptop and beating the game on that ting. Nora says, Oak, check Discord. All right, so we want to take a look at informant stuff. So we want, oh crap, which trial was it? Which tower was it again? The Tower of Blind Faith. So we want a Blind Faith thing. There we go. The Spire of Blind Faith trial. When we paid the informant for intel, they slipped us this note. From what I recall, this is what they said. As you heard about the Spire of Blind Faith from the chief, did you? I'll tell you what I know about the trial there. As you've heard, no one really knows too many specific details. It would help if anyone who went there ever came back. But it's said that a long time ago, there's a man who fled from the tower, and with his dying breath, he scrawled these words. The beauty of the purple flames invites only death. Should you fall for their temptation, it's your life that will turn to ash. It doesn't read like a will, so we can assume it's a warning. Hard to say what it means with any certainty. But the man was clearly haunted, so some of that tower is truly terrifying. I interpret it as a strong suggestion that you'll need protection from fire to go in. Certainly could. Oh, because that's good. We got items, we got new armors that do that, and I think Heisme's shoes do that.
Come again, Eddie.
That's all I know. I can't imagine anything called a trial will be easy, but I have faith in you. Okay, so hang on, let's check our equipment. So Protag has Cardinal Dragon Raiment. Is the new one that we got better than that? The drag? Oh, that is even better than that. So, that nullifies fire. Oh, they both nullify fire. Magic at +5, endurance +5, strength, the magic. Okay, so let's give you the Cardinal Dragon Robe because it's better defense. We'll give the other one to. We're gonna swap out Stroll, put in Basilio. We're gonna give the other one to Yufa, because she just has Heavenly Raiment, and so she's going to have the Cardinal Dragon Raiment, which is better by 20, and it gives her Magic a boost, and nullifies fire. Heisme has his little shoesies that repels fire. Oh crap, that might... I wonder if the guy will absorb fire. We'll see. And Basilio is just probably going to be set on fire. Do we have anything that like repels fire, like an accessory twinkling crystal, anything that resists fire, prevents poison, paralysis, hex, prevents burn, if nothing else might be good. Charm, daze, forget, sleep, rage, medium HP, prevents physical status ailment. Oh, that's pretty good. Greatly increases evasion against light, against dark, resists slash damage, halves turn icons of using guard, always deal critical hits during storms. Does the blight count as a storm? Reduce the damage from being hit by your weaknesses. Attack while the front row increases attack, increases excessive stealing skills, able to perform 2 consecutive actions. I don't know if that gives us the same turn icons though. So, what does he currently have again? He has the Twinkling Crystal, all stats +2, which is probably good, but maybe we better do something where it's like, prevents all physical ailments. Where was that? There we go, physical status ailments. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save. I'm just checking out these things here. Sanctorum Gloves, so we can give him Surgeon's Glove, large HP. Oh, who's already equipped with that? Oh, Yufa has that, darn it. Prevents hex. At least it gives him defense, so it's probably good. Endurance +5, but then his defense goes down. Increases fire attack strength. Prevents Increases evasion against fire. That's a lot weaker though, so maybe not. So he's just gonna be slightly weak. But that might be bad. What if he dies? Okay, thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save. We're saving right now. And let's do this. Let's go to the final dragon trial. Oh, crap. We're over 2.5 hours in the stream. Now is a real good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions, by the way. If you have them, go ahead and post them in the Twitch chat. Over on YouTube, let's see. Jack says, you most certainly fill the role of silly little guy. When you're not a deity of power, you're my favorite streamer. I'm your favorite. Thank you, Jax. Said I'll be going to bed soon, but I'm glad to have been here. I'm glad to see my Jester social link with you reach rank 4. You just gotta wait. I hope you'll max me out and get the bonuses associated with that. Says YouTube would have been pretty dry without me. It would have been Jax. You're the YouTube MVP of the evening. So thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I appreciate that. Have a good rest of your night, Jax. If you're going to bed, sleep well. I appreciate you. Okay. So yeah, let's do this. I hope you guys don't mind me seeing me flounder against another dragon. Okay. Just want to go. Oh, we'll probably pass another place for a picture, right? To get down here to the Spire of Blind Faith for both peak curiosity and Trial of the Dragon Heroes Rest. Are we finally upon the last tower? I sure hope so. Question is, will another dragon grace us with its presence? And what kind of dragon would it be? We'd better make sure we're amply prepared.
Yeah, but...
And be careful, we'll be arriving in some unpleasant weather.
Oh, so maybe I should... Crap. I should probably go over to, I should go over to Adeni first.
It's your call.
We should be right there by midday. Okay, so we gotta go to Adeni, because what is the unpleasant weather? Is it just blight? I don't think he's able to cure blight, is he? Let's check him out real quick, just to be sure. Because we did finally make the thing for him that has him cure weather. So let's check it out. I don't think he can.
Where to?
But let's try it. I want to go to Virga Island and go say hi to Adeni. Teleport, let's do it. Quick said, already read that. Nora said, Oak, check Discord. There's a shout out for Gallop. Crystal says, yay. Vera said, mine was an HP laptop. Mine was HP also. Quick said, yeah, same lol. I meant the Windows I had on it. What are the odds? Vera says, laughing. Crystal says, another one. Quick said, I've been getting the same glitch about the double shout out clips. It just happens sometimes. It's not the end of the world. I can like turn it off if like the clips are really long if I need to. Nora said to Queen Katie, I will send you copious amounts of bat pictures if you animate you know what. Noobly says, hello! Hi again, Noobly. Had you left for a little bit? Vera said to Noobly, welcome. Galp said, Maria Alces from Metaphor ReFantazio is the same English voice for Vertin in Reverse 1999. Who's Vertin then? Is that another adorable little child or is it somebody else? Queegate said, funny you should say that, lol. I just looked up her earlier today when I was looking up VAs for a different Reverse 1999 character. Like how apparently a 10-year-old child's voice voices La Source. What, like a real-life 10-year-old voice actress? Or actor, could be a boy or a girl. Nora said to Queen Katie, I have an offer. Queegate said, crime, it's all the same. Galp said, yeah, like Soneto VA in Withering Waves.
Hey.
Oh, pin message written by Queen Katie, pinned by Crystal. Vertin is the main pro tag of Reverse 1999. We play as her. She's very traumatic. Like traumatized, or she causes trauma. Dude, I'd like you to change the weather, bro. Let's see if we can do this, because we need extra turn icons. Yes, we want to go...
This place.
Can you deal with blight?
Will that be all?
Yes. Yes, please.
Now then.
Oh, we got Almighty Golden Stew. I think we can do it. Is my most favorite. Let me just double check how much Almighty Golden Stew we have, just to be sure. I want to make sure, just so that we're not like shooting ourselves in the foot if this is our last one, because I can't remember if we already gave him one. Would it be under this stuff? Where would it be food? Wait. Coney Stew and Curative Coney Rose. Where's the Almighty? Almighty what's it stew? Is it in a different category? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got 2 of them. We can do it. We can do it. All right, yes, I'd like you to change the weather.
The weather.
And right down here, Inspire Blind Faith.
Will that be all?
Tamer weather. Yes,
No,
please. Almighty Golden Stew. Oh, we're finally getting to work. Here you go, Almighty Golden Stew. Thank you. This smell, I'm certain it's Yufa's cooking. When Yufa was younger, she was worried about me going out to fish, so she made me this and Danny won't stop talking. Oops, my apologies. I got carried away. It's because Yufa... Never mind. Let's discuss this another time. I hope they don't have, like, inappropriate brother-sister relationships on Virga Island. Oh. So now it's just, instead of blight, it's just whatever the other one is. Excellent, it went well. I think the weather should hold in the place you selected for 3 days. Yes. Now it's just dread, because yeah, every place has dread, right? Was there any other like new? Like, there was a talisman seller here, wasn't there?
Oh.
No, that's elderly seeds. I don't need seeds. What are you doing? Who's this? Boastful shopkeeper. Shrewd shopkeeper. What are they? Oh, that's burgers. Burgers. What do you sell, bro? I don't know what any of these people sell. I'll find out some other time. Not particularly important. Let's head over there and kill a dragon. Yeah. I gotta read some more of the chat, though. Quiggy said, Nora, just be patient, girl. It'll happen, just not soon. Nora says, I know, but I have an offer. Quiggy said, I'll take nothing. Nora said, if you start on tomorrow, I will tonight draw Genocide Jack. Oak says, Nora is effing insane. Nora says, wha? Oak says, she transcribed our entire live stream bit into a drawing? Like, how long was the bit? Quiggy says, I will not be swayed. Oak says, I'll mail you a bat. Quiggy says, or Gallop says, okay, I need sleep. Now, thank you for the raid again. Sleep well, Gallop. Hope you have a good rest of your night, whatever time it is over in the UK. We already had this dialogue before.
It's your...
So yes, let's head over there. Let's go!
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Nora says, it was all of it too, that's why I wasn't chatting, because I was writing it all down. Quiggy said, guys, it'll happen, but not soon, I have reasons. What are you talking about, Heisme?
Aye.
In truth, I claim no personal grudge against Louise, but only a fool would think his world has any future for the UG at large. The future of my village children depends on us. That is reason enough for me to stand against him.
Truth is,
we've seen so many towns on this trip. One day I hope to rebuild my home so that it can stand proudly alongside them. But Luis must fall before I can dream of rebuilding. For that dream, for this country, and for my home, I will fight to the last.
Good for you. Okay, let's cook something, and then like pray at the altar, and then see if a picture that Norris will make, and then we'll get to the dungeon.
Wanna make something?
Come on, Gallica. Jesse, Gallica, let's cook. Gus needs this stuff.
What do we have? I guess we can make one of these things here. We've got, what is the best thing that we have not made yet? Indestructible honey cake, Rex berry, nullifies slash, blah, 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 blah. We don't have enough for more of those. Restores 100 MP, cures hex for all allies. Oh, that's pretty good. Restores 200 MP, cures poison for one ally for 30 seconds to defeat an enemy in the fight with a single... Wait, oh, in the field with a single hit. All party members gradually recover MP, HP, gain immunity in the field for 60 seconds. Fragrant spice, if we didn't have so few though, actually this might be nice. Then even if we get another one of those situations, somebody could do, but 300 isn't a whole heck of a lot at this point in the game. Huh?
Jalika, we need to cook.
Jalika,
we don't put chili pea in our benevolent bread.
Oh no.
Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that you see the vision of, crap, what would it be? Yeah. I don't know, I gotta think of a title for it, but thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Allows one ally to do a fatal attack with 1 HP. I don't understand, like, do we just give this to somebody before they start getting attacked? Increase critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Fully restores HP for all allies, cures all status ailments for all allies. Curative Coney Roast. Let's see, restores 400 HP and cures burn for one ally. Let's do that thing that fatal attack, just in case. Maybe it'll be useful. Let's do it. Let's steadfast stew. Cook it.
That only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go crawl.
Crap, it's gonna have bugs in it. We're cooking with Hulkenberg. I must say, I'm impressed with this kitchen. Certainly a stark difference from when I traveled alone. Why, is that a bag or is the meat purple? At the time, a dish's flexibility outweighed its flavor profile, but even with so few ingredients, the best meals were the ones the most thought through. In fact, I fear that with such amenities, I shall grow soft. There is no greater dishonor than those who so easily cast aside necessity for convenience. On guard! Well, so be it. We shall dine as road-weary travelers, using only the barest essentials, but rest assured it will taste like no such thing. This is gonna taste bad. gonna taste so bad. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, doing only what was strictly necessary with the ingredients.
Goodness.
Slow cut. Cut it slow. Very slow. Not slicing, just kind of folding. Just gotta breathe for a second here. Even though it's not an Ace Attorney stream, still running out of oxygen. Crap, we're less than 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. I should read some more of the chat real quick here. While you're enjoying these squishing noises. Let's see. Quick said, guys, it'll happen, but not soon. I have reasons. Oak says, good night, Gallop. Nora says, Oak, wait, you should do a drawing of it or animation or whatever. Oak said, but I need to set up my art software first. I haven't set it up with my computer yet. I keep forgetting that Nora knows now. Nora says, set it up now. What do I know? Oh, right. Oak said about a certain silly guy in Persona. Nora says, yup, I will still draw whomever you want me to if you set up your drawing software and do drawing/animation of the bit. Oak said it's not even possible for me to set it up right now. Quickly says, I'd quote, but first we have to comb our hair after just saying he plans to slay a dragon. It's proper preparation. You gotta look well groomed before you dragon slay. Oak says, I'd quote, I don't even know what American football is. Nora says, why? Quick said, Horrorpedia is a cute nerd character from Reverse 1999. He's obsessed with horror films, hence the name. Oh, I thought it was like a Wikipedia for horror films. Okay. Oak says, legal ... reasons north ? Vera said, almost fell asleep, so I guess I'll be going to bed. Logan's voice beckons me to sleep. No, I gotta wake up Vero. Wake up Vero. But, Oak says, the LoganRobo community does not endorse crimes. We don't. And Vera with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Vero. Thank you for the lurk. Oak said, good night, Vero. We love you. Vera says, good night, Vero. I hope you'll wake back up and we'll see you again. Miss you already. Only the finest cookery here, I see. Well, let us only use what we must.
Unnecessary.
The fire does not wane. But nature is not to be so underestimated. We shall cook it through in one go. Wow, it's a finely honed dish.
Your thoughts?
Steadfast stew is complete. I promised you a superb dish, did I not? Ba-da-da-ding. Oh, there was like one little red mag came out of her head like a heart. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Steadfast stew. Yay. Let's give Yufa some MP at the Dragon Altar since she ran out of it last time. Goyle needs to learn more mup. All right, and this will pass the time. Otherwise, we would do a bath, but it's not nighttime, so we can't do it. We could do the books, but again, we've maxed out our stats. Although it'd be cute, I guess, to see the rest of how Basilio's book turns out. Time to pray. As the great MC Hammer once said, you got to pray just to make today. Let's see, Queen said, good night, Vero. Do let me know about the Conan video. Vera says, will do. Crystal says, night, Vero. Crystal adds a quote. I gotta scroll, adds another quote. Oh, and there we go, Crystal with some raid suggestions. I'll get those after we get out of the screen, so it's more interesting to look at. Let me copy over these raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I will put them over into my text file that I got here. Oh, crap, I accidentally... Hang on, I accidentally messed that up. There we go. Copying these raid suggestions over into it now, because we will eventually need to do a raid. Thank you very much, Crystal. Oak says raid suggestion. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's Tony's Game Lunch birthday. Hey, how about that? Okay, let me copy these ones over as well.
Logan, quick, you are reincarnated as Weird Al Yankovic. What's the first thing you do?
Well, I mean, here's the question. How is this reincarnation working? Am I reincarnating as a full-grown Weird Al Yankovic or like Weird Al Yankovic as a baby? Because as a baby, the first thing is probably get spanked, cry, and have my umbilical cord cut. If like I'm Weird Al Yankovic, first thing I would do is probably look in the mirror and gape in awe because I freaking love Weird Al. Be very confused and worried as to how I might get my body back, my regular self back, because like as much as I love Weird Al, I don't necessarily want to be Weird Al. I hope that's not like a hot take. Why did I get isekai'd into Weird Al? Is this gonna be our new isekai? Reborn in another world as a beloved American icon, Weird Al Yankovic? But anyway, I'm just copying all these raid messages over. I don't know if that answers your question. What do you want me to do? Bust out the accordion, start playing? Do I have his skills? Do I have all of his memories? Am I just him?
You die and turn into Weird Al today. It's like Freaky Friday, but you die to turn into the other person.
Boo.
But
then what happens to Weird Al? Is he dead? I feel really awful about that. Like, he's deceased then because I took his place. That'd be the worst. That would be horrendous. I'd be racked with guilt. Why must you do this to me? First, you're killing hypothetical twins born to me. Now you're killing Weird Al. Why must you take away everything I love? But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. And there, I think I copied the raids because Crystal had another one there. Crystal says Tony's birthday. With the pa-pa-pa.
You have all of his memories, but you also have all of your memories. You and Weird Al have fused after your death.
So is it really my choice? Because it sounds like at that point, like, which one of us is the dominant personality?
The spire
hang on.
of blind faith is the decision to pursue such a beast, one of bravery, or something else altogether.
Nah, I just want
fun. The party
fun.
sets foot in the tower, filled now only with disquieting magma. All prayers long unanswered.
I don't know, that prayer for MP for UFO worked out, but what I would do is, because I've met Weird Al once, actually twice, and so I probably dig out the one photograph I have of myself when I was younger, and met Weird Al, and be like, this is now me. I am both of these people now. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. You know, I've been thinking, since we got a runner that could fly and all, why don't we just ride the thing up to the top of this blasted plane? Yes, that's a great idea.
You got it.
Come now, love. Remember, there's a dragon waiting up there. Wouldn't want it destroying the runner and stranding us in this horrible tower, Besides, I doubt the strange fairy that resides within these towers would appreciate such half measures. It'd be unwise to risk forfeiting our reward now.
Wow.
A wise conclusion indeed. Speak of the devil! Welcome, ye aspirants, oh courageous hatchlings who are ever so close to cracking the shell of thy potential. This is the spire of blind faith and the final trial of the dragon. Long have I awaited this day since the crown was first born in truth.
Then.
So let's get this show on the road, shall we? The final trial is thus. You make it to the top, then the gateway to the forbidden power will open today. Open? Is it going to be like a portal? Is it not a dragon at the top? And then it's yours to claim. Maybe we'll have to fight both dragons at the same time now or something. Like both the previous dragons. If thou doth truly possess the soul of the hero, conquer thy shortcomings and ascend this lofty tower.
Now then.
Finally.
Hey.
Are we ready, Mantis?
Of course. Wait, hey. Are you Gallica? I want to make sure you're ready. You good? You good? I wish we had, like, tone tags. Because, like, it could be like, I'm genuinely concerned, Gallica. Or it could be like, I don't know. Are you ready? I want to be nice to my wife. I'm checking on her. Are you ready?
Really?
What about you? Are you ready?
Huh?
Hey, don't answer a question with another question. Rude!
I'm not trying to be rude.
Besides, I'm fine. Yep, totally not like trembling. That's just the excitement.
But
So, don't let me down, Captain.
I would never let you down, Gallica. Caution is warranted, yes, but 'tis not our first time engaging a dragon. Regain your confidence and ground yourself within it. Yep, and let's not forget that reward we were promised.
Fat chance I wouldn't remember that.
But
The dragon waiting for us at the apex of the tower will undoubtedly be real big and real powerful. If we're going, let's be sure we're ready, Mantis.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I gotta finish catching up to chat. I'm still so far behind. Let's stagger another save in case this was a mistake. That way I can go back to like the previous, before I left town. Like if the dragon kills me too badly. Let's see. Nora says, Crystal told me that the other day to draw my favorite streamer. So I have to go draw Logan. I'm your favorite, yay! Crystal says, yes. Queen Gator said, Verton, oh, that was pinned earlier, said, traumatized, my bad. Her mom basically is both dead and alive. We don't know. We haven't observed her yet. Is her mom a cat in a box? Crystal says, she is a zombie, said the mom. Queen Gator said, that is my theory, actually. Crystal says, ooh. Queen Gator said, because I thought she died in one chapter, but suddenly she's just back in another name. Queen Gator said, captions, what are you talking about, younger eyes me? Oh, I probably, what did I say, younger eyes me? For a second I thought Heisme, what would younger be? Oh, Queen Katie with a couple of raid suggestions as well. Hang on, let me add these to the list because we are currently a little over 2 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So let me add these ones as well. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. Nora said, pretty lady Hulkenberg. I don't know. I mean, Hulkenberg's fine, I guess. I mean, but here's what it is. Hulkenberg is fine, but Gallica is fine. You see what I did there? Multiple use of the word. Nora said, look at her, look at her sprite. She's so pretty. Oak says, curious. Nora says you. Queen Gator said, wait, Logan, if you reincarnate as Weird Al, you get to date Pinkie Pie in My Little Pony. Is that a good thing? And plus, if Weird Al is a character on My Little Pony, dating a My Little Pony character, I don't think that like you actually date each other. I don't think that's how voice acting works. But I don't know. Somebody told me his name, because somebody told me before he had a name. It's something about cheese, right? Is something cheese something or other? String cheese? Well, I don't know what Weird Al's character's name is. It's something about cheese. Oak said, you are the dominant personality. You get to choose. You get the choice. You just have his body and memories. Okay. But how do I know I'm the dominant personality? See? Oak says, sighs. Yet another Mpreg Longa quote. Wait, where? Coming up the quotes. Eustace says, Oak says, Eustace Freakner. Oak says, Logan Robo, you're one of my favorite people. Thanks. But still, you could still be a favorite person, but not be a favorite streamer. But I value being a favorite person over being a favorite streamer, so thank you very much. Oak said, my top 10 list of people, my partner, Weird Al, my mom, No Gal, Greg, Lone Droid, Jane Remover, Logan Robo, Usopp from One Piece, Usopp from One Piece, the Doctor from Dr. Pepper, Ned Flanders, and Steve Minecraft. Oh, is Vero not on there? We got to get Vero up on that list. But thank you, I came in 6th. Not in the top 5, but top 10, that's respectable. Quick said, by the way, funny story, I forgot to share at the start of the stream. I was streaming Our Life, but forgot Nora was gonna do Danganronpa and was so hyped for that all day, and I got upset, so after making progress, I ended stream early and rated Nora. I'm sorry that you forgot or whatever, but that's nice of you to do that, and it sounds like Nora's stream was amazing. I'm sorry I missed it, I was busy doing this. Oak said, Vero is number 0. They are above everything. That's good. Oh, did you see that well, there's a delay, so you probably didn't. I've caught up to chat at exactly the 3-hour mark on my end of things. It's probably slightly different on YouTube because I think there's like a few seconds different on like when you start up because I clicked 2 different buttons for it. But I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah, so we can take slow mode off of Twitch. Finally, let's remove slow mode. There we go. Turn it off. There we are. So by the way, if y'all are lurking, oh crap, I need to check out those raid suggestions, don't I? Because I copied them over, but I got to look at them. If anyone is lurking, let me give the rundown of the channel here. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternated between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So that means tomorrow is a Saturday, no stream tomorrow. Hey, I'm 2 of these raid suggestions have penny nickels on stream, because 2 of them are playing Turnabout Samurai. That is amazing. Sorry, I just had to say that. So tomorrow is Saturday. No stream on Saturday, but Sunday we're going to be playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. On Tuesday, we're going to be doing this Dragon trial, so come check it out. Okay. Technically, the fewest number of viewers is someone doing an art stream, which is always nice. But the second to fewest number of viewers is Tony's Game Lounge, and it is Tony's Game Lounge's birthday. I try not to like raid people we've already raided like too frequently back to back, but I think if it's a birthday, then that's probably fine, right? I think. I don't think at the moment that we have any more lurkers over on YouTube because it was a sleepy night, but I'm gonna just in case post the link tree over here. I'm going to see if I can do it before Crystal does. I'm going to try and race Crystal. This link tree, which I also post in the Discord chat, or not Discord, excuse me, Twitch chat, has all of our social media links, Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the good stuff. Feel free to make use of it, ignore it, whatever you want. It's all good. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a Tony's Game Lounge raid because it is his birthday. So I hope that was the truth. If that was a lie, I'm gonna be ever so disappointed. Crystal already did the link tree here on Twitch though. Oak said, "Thank you for the very hey guys, did you hear about the new Nora stream? It made me smile." That was like the entire first hour. Oak said, "Yes, but consider this: it's Tony's birthday. Think of the very Dragon Rower stream," says Queen Katie. It was a stream too, I suppose. Rower. Crystal says, "Thank you for the ... Wait." There's an eyesight test stream? Oak says, yeah. Queen says, see you next time for sadly, no de best boy. Nora said, my top 10 people: 1, my mom; 2, my dad; 3, Oak; 4, Ado; 5, Logan; 6, Vero; 7, Katie; 8, Crystals; 9, Aaron Fitzgerald; 10, Amanda Winley; and 11, Laura Bailey. Your top 10 has 11. That was 11, says Nora. Crystal said, thank you for the pro tag is Goji stream. I thought pro tag was Gojo. Maybe both. Oak says, why the F did you put me above Vero? Nora said, think of the very ... I don't know. I'm still racked by my stream. Oak said, also, why am I number 3 in evil? Crystal says, Gojo, protag Gojo stream. Nora said, because you're my sis. There we go. Staying caught up to chat. So thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm glad that you had fun with Nora's. I'm sorry I missed out on the fun over there, but thank you all so much for coming over here afterward. I really, really appreciate that. And thank you for those who believed in me to fight the dragon. I love and appreciate you all. Have an amazing Saturday. We'll see you on Sunday for Ace Attorney. Tuesday, we're picking up here. Let's see. Oak said, good night, everyone. Love you all. Chris said, bye-bye. Good night. Nora said, Logan, watch the VOD. It'll be worth it. Chris says, happy 100 followers. Nora, see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye, everybody. Bye. 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 And for those watching the VOD or on YouTube, oh crap, someone just entered YouTube. If you just got here, we're winding down. But I thank you for being here. You could watch the earlier parts. Good night as well. Bye. Bye.